Hello.
Awesome.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Mad King. This one is named The Rise of Billy. Or Bobby.
Bobby! Goddamn legend.
Where we had left off last time, two large apes, sewn back to back, have busted into camp. Everybody is waking up, has gotten out, is rushing on their stuff as fast as possible. You guys do have, of course, Johnny and Tommy. They are at the cart currently with Harway. Forgot that you sleep under the cart. Sure. Trying to get some things together. Of course, from Mark's tent, you heard Anna scream as Bobby pulls himself out, wooden armor on, wooden sword at the ready. Screaming adventure awaits.
Goddamn, man.
Oozle, you had your surprise round, had just hacked at the beast. It is your turn, but before you make any decisions, you feel a pull. An entity, a force, something directing your mind telling you that there is something that you need to do over here.
Oh.
A separate challenge awaits you.
No, you can't run away. Bobby's coming up behind you.
No. Bobby with you. Feel your deity call to you.
Oh, shit. Fuck off, bro.
Push that.
Is it something I think...
By the lake.
Can I tell if it can wait until after we deal with this thing?
You can think whatever you desire to think. But a challenge has been issued.
Grapple Bobby, run that way.
So take Bobby with me to this possibly even more dangerous thing.
The god is like, I demand a sacrifice.
Oh, no.
Is that young Perseus Jackson over here?
Well, the way I see it, Oozle has another large challenge already in front of him.
50.
So I think he's going to deal with this at least until the party seems like they can handle it, and then he'll mosey on over there and see what there is to be seen. So, yeah, sounds like a plan. So with that, since it's now my actual turn, yeah?
Yep, it is your turn.
I will use my longsword again and hack again at the sewing. Try to separate these beasts.
Okay. Cold shots do increase the AC.
Yes.
He wants to fight two gorillas.
It's a nat 1.
Do you wish for that to end your turn, or do you want to take a penalty?
I mean, I don't really have much else I could do with my turn, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and end it there.
All right.
Why the fuck are you trying to separate them?
Because it's a weak point.
Or they're gonna start fighting.
It sure is a weak point of flesh there, bud.
Oh my god!
Or it'll allow them to perform a flanking maneuver.
Yeah!
Who knows? Haraway.
Sure is, bud.
It's your turn.
It sure is, bud.
You get out from your hammock, you roll over,
Actually,
get up
in
in the pathway.
Lodge that we ended on.
Oh yeah, so you would have
I'd be in
been
the tree over there, next to one of the trees.
hanging out just kind of over here then.
Yeah, beautiful.
So I was closer to correct.
Yeah. Looks like it's not gonna be well. I'm gonna, fuck me. I'll Rage of the Sea. I'll center it just out of Marquise's toes.
Kind of over here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, the ground opens up. That tree just falls, and immediately you see all these torrents begin pulling. Go ahead and roll damage. Oof.
6.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you see immediately all 4 of their legs begin sinking ever so slowly into this as the sea rages against them. It is doing damage. They appear off balance. NVIDIA.
Okay. you did that because I was gonna try to. Let's cast an aggressive thundercloud. Just like right in the middle of those two.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right on the watery tootsies.
Yes. Reflex save.
What's the DC?
14.
They do not succeed.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Exclusively because of the disadvantage minus that the Rage of the Sea gives them.
Nice. Okay. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
And
Do you move?
yeah, let's move. I think I can go.
There?
Yeah, right there.
Alright, you move your way over and away. And I was supposed to have the monkey's turn before yours, but that's okay. They'll go right now. Yeah, they're in a predicament. They need to make a reflex save. They can move, but not too terribly well. Their turn. Rage of the Sea damage.
8.
8 points of damage. And Oozle, what's your CMD against grappling?
Oh,
My CMD is 23.
oh no.
Well, a 17 on the die says they succeed.
Well, alright.
As one of the apes grabs you and swings you into the air over here. They rotate kind of like this, and the other one grapples grapples Bobby.
Are they also moving out of the thundercloud?
Let's see. This one moved out of the thundercloud,
So I think
so
that has
he
to make
needs to
another
proc.
reflex save.
Another failure.
Okay. 10.
10 points of damage. And it does. It picks up Bobby, and he immediately starts screaming. It is NPC's turn. These two Muppets are rifling through the cart just about as fast as they can. They're grabbing their little short swords and putting them on their belt and grabbing a little shield. They got some slings and they're searching for some stones to utilize.
I'm gonna
Bobby.
teach them to sleep in their armor. Next on the training agenda.
Bobby stabs the monkey's wrist. The ape's wrist.
Go, Bobby.
Dealing a single point of damage.
Yes, Bobby.
Bobby's getting.
Fucking get it, Bobby.
At which point, Mark and Anna emerge from the tent and just jaws drop. And they seem paralyzed in fear.
Oh, I'm sure.
Take your boy.
It's Zelly. It's finally your turn.
It is. I'm gonna spend a key point
Okay.
to increase my speed, so that puts it at 70, and then I have run times 5, which I guess really doesn't matter too much at this point. But I want to run in and try to get Bobby out of the grapple and grapple himself.
Okay, you grapple Bobby.
Yes.
Okay, grab him. Go for it.
Bobby's about to get split in 2.
Save the boy.
Go ahead, go for it.
His legs are dangling out, so you could grab
Jeez.
him by his tootsies.
Do it. Don't worry, I'll help you. Don't worry.
Wait. Now I'm scared.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sure his body can handle your weight when it picks both of you up inevitably.
Kids are springy. It'd
Kids
be
are
like
springy.
like a bungee jump.
They're meant to get dropped, you know? Like,
Oh man. Okay.
Children are low-key indestructible as long as you don't acknowledge their pain.
Okay.
Let's test that theory.
Oh, you get a bump on your head, that's funny, huh? Oh my god, somebody get some bandages.
You got it. You got it.
yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Roll.
24?
Is that with your...
Absolutely.
26?
Yeah, you grab a hold of Bobby's legs.
Eve.
The monkey does not let go. You'll need another turn to then de-grapple him from the ape.
I've never ungrappled somebody in D&D before. So.
Yeah, it takes some effort.
Release him.
Oozle, back to you.
Bet.
You are grappled. It's just holding you up right now.
If I were to try to like slice off the hand that's holding me, what kind of check would that be?
Sunder
Under
check.
its fingies.
So
Are you trained in sundering?
no.
So it would provoke an attack of opportunity, and you would take a -4 penalty to it. You can attempt.
Well, that. No. Fuck it. I'll just like stab its face, I guess.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Fucking hold me all you want, my guy. Oh, that's good. That's gonna be a 27.
27, even with being grappled, that does hit. Do
Bet.
some damage.
That's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Not terrible. Alright. Haraway?
How tall is this tree I'm on compared to the apes?
It's a little taller than the apes. You know, they're not the crazy biggest things in the world.
So reasonably, with a good acrobatics, could I leap onto the hand that is holding
Absolutely.
beautiful? We're gonna add some inspiration to this. Alright, that's not awful. That's a 23.
23 does not beat the beast's CMD.
Damn.
So you can run and jump off. You can be next to the arm, but not upon it.
That's fine. Is it within reaching distance for me?
Uh,
The hand at least?
You know, you'd have to jump up pretty high, but you bet you could.
Alright.
With the added length of the sword.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try
You
to
could poke it.
run through the hand. Just...
Okay.
That is a 21
21 hits.
or 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Fantastic. Now, it is its turn. The monkeys.
Oh, they need their rage damage too.
Now they need their rage damage. Yeah.
Bitches, it's 11 points.
Woo! Guys are doing some damage quick. Oozle, you are thrown.
Bet.
The monkey hucks you. The ape hucks you. Over its back and flings you over this way. I need a reflex save.
22.
All right. You do not fall prone, and you do not slide down the bank. You land on your feet just over there, only taking 8 points of damage.
Bet.
The other monkey swings with Bobby in hand. Do you wish to maintain the grapple? Because then it'll have to roll against you as well.
What exactly do I need to do on my turn to get Bobby ungrappled?
Another successful grapple check. Now that you have him, one more success against the ape's CMD will free him.
Okay.
Also, if you hang on, it'll lessen the chances of him successfully flinging you guys.
Yeah, I think I'll just hold on to the
Okay.
grapple.
Yeah, he goes to fling Bobby, and you stay firmly seated, tugging on. Bobby says, "Ah! My legs! Ow! Oh, you're tugging on me!" At which point the ape reaches over with its other hand and grabs the top half of Bobby and just begins pulling against itself. Oozle, I need a reflex save.
That's a nat one.
Ooh.
Ow.
It's gonna be a night for it. I can already tell.
2 points of damage. Do you wear a helmet?
At this moment, I would say no.
Yeah.
Wait. No, because I lost a bunch of my gear.
Yeah, just a breastplate right now. You take that couple points of damage as something wet just slops against your face.
Ew. Ew. It's touching me.
Nvidia, it is your turn.
And I think I need to correct earlier. I don't think there's actually proviso for like when something moves out of the space of the aggressive thundercloud. So
I think it's just they give you if it ends its turn.
Yeah.
So I do need a. What is my reflex save?
Well, no, but I mean, like, I don't think it should have they should have taken that other 10 points of damage because it doesn't say anything about like if it moves out.
Well, they also ended their turn in it because they count as one creature.
Yeah.
And so, regardless, they would have failed that reflex save because I would have rolled the same roll. So they take that damage.
Okay.
But they're ending their turn now, once again, in the thundercloud. So what was my reflex
14.
DC again? Okay. With the disadvantage again, because they did not succeed this time to move around inside Rage of the Sea, they do take damage.
Alrighty.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
These guys are trying to get the child, so I'll let them do that.
Good perception would assist you on some extra battlefield information.
Oh, dope. Awesome. 27.
You see Zelly still grabbing Bobby's legs. You don't see the rest of Bobby.
Oh. Literally.
Rip and tear.
like he was actually ripped in half. Oh my god!
That's absolutely what happened. Yes.
No! Okay. That is not comfy.
Well, that plan's a bust.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any spells for that shit.
Make toll.
You're a veterinarian.
Great. Well, let's just cast Aboleth Slung on the one that probably ripped the child in half.
All right. What is my save DC?
I believe
It's a fortitude save.
let me double check. I think so. But it's 15.
I got 16 on the die. No matter what it is, don't worry too terribly much about looking
Will.
it up. The spell does not take.
Yep.
Do you move?
Yeah, can I use my Wukong's staff to get me over, like, to the other side?
Yeah. Use
Kind
an
of, like, vault
acrobatics.
myself over?
Acrobatics to avoid an attack of opportunity.
Ooh, that's not great. An 11.
All right. What is your CMD?
Not high. 16.
16. You pole vault across, and as you go, this one grabs you
Oh,
with
shit.
one arm
Okay.
and grapples you.
Alright.
Kenosi moves up, and he starts grabbing Mark, like, by the pant loop, and just starts tugging on him and starts kind of dragging him a little bit back and away as he is just awestruck at what's going on and horrified. There's a little bit of blood splatter on his face. My lads' turns. These two finally get their shit together, and they make a maneuver over to here. They have slings out, and they just start whirling rocks above their head and trying to pelt these things with them. One hits, one misses for 2 points of damage. As they are just screaming, "What the fuck? What's going on? Oh Christ!" Mark is kind of getting his senses back about himself, but Kenosi is dragging him away, and he calls for Anna, who just immediately falls to her knees and begins crying. More civilians in the battlefield. Uzel, you hear a tiny voice from your feet as you wipe this moisture from your eyes. I don't feel so good.
Oh.
my god.
Shit, son.
Lay on hands, him.
You know?
As you look down, and the upper half of Bobby is looking up at you.
Call on your divine gods, please.
My gods can't help with this. Like,
Your god's not very well known for healing children.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't. No.
What about healing heroes?
It's worth a try.
You feel this just tiny hand kind of grasping up and tugging on your pant leg a little bit with that call.
Damn, son.
It's Ellie, it's your turn.
I'm going home.
You've got Bobby's legs, they seem to stop kicking.
I hate you right now.
I'm not having a good time.
So I let go of the legs, and I'm gonna spend a key point in a furious rage to extra attack, cause fuck this thing. Anyways, it started blasting.
Start blasting.
That's not gonna do it. A 12.
12 does not. It's close, because they're still taking minuses from Rage of the Sea, but not quite.
Do they also take minuses because they're grappling her?
No.
No? Okay.
Because it's...
It's not grappling.
Huh? 14
Oh,
does succeed.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh no, I was talking about Nvidia, because it's...
It would have to be the beast that's grappling, that she's hitting that's grappling something.
Yeah. This one still has 2 legs and 2 arms in fight, so...
That's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
13.
13 does not do it. No. So you start swinging wildly.
Yeah, you know, you're covered in a child's blood. You can't expect me to be accurate at this moment.
You know, that's that is fair. Oozle.
Well, this thing just
the call at the back of your head is getting stronger.
Make a deal. If you can't save the child, you're not answering the call.
You've kind of got this feeling that if you're going to go meet this challenge, the time is now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was really trying to stay in here to save Bobby, but since that's out of the question,
Just gonna abandon Bobby in his last moments.
Just pick him up so he can die alone.
You can't let Bobby die alone.
You gave him the fucking armor! And
he
the
gave
sword!
him the armor, okay? This was a group decision, okay? You can't put this on me.
I'm putting it on you right now. You're not even gonna attempt to heal him? What kind of mentor are you?
Apparently a fucking bad one, so... Yeah, I mean, Bobby's dead, and there's all these lads around here. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna head over there.
You start walking away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
And on my way, I'm going to. On my way, I'm gonna drink one of my healing potions.
Oh, yeah.
As you take a couple of steps away and pull out this thing and start chugging, you just hear that soft voice fading ever so slowly. Sir Oozle.
Damn, you just really making me the dick here.
Don't worry, my armor will protect me.
Oh my god.
Can I, as I'm walking away, just turn around, give him a solid soldier salute? Fucking goddamn man.
Yeah.
How dare you? Rewrite your alignment right fucking now.
My alignment is... It doesn't need to change. Not fucking bad.
And you walk away.
Looks like that's indeed what's happening. You
You make me sick.
the higher powers are, telling me to mosey on out of here. Pitter patter on out of here.
Well, pitter patter, let's get out of it.
Harway.
Sure is, bud.
It's your go.
And you wanted to bring the family. Let's really focus on that. They wouldn't have even been here if it wasn't for the captain. We're in this together, okay?
I wouldn't have left him alone.
I'm blaming both of you.
I can accept that.
All right.
We did destroy a bunch of trees.
His legs when his top half got ripped off, so like kind of my fault too.
Let's see what we got
I
going.
have a strong feeling that it really didn't matter.
The
was
apes
gonna
couldn't
die.
chuck all of him, so they chucked half of him.
It moves weak. Can't throw a full child. Focus on the silver linings.
Oh god.
These things aren't that strong.
Can I spend a hero point and a prestige in the same round?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna spend a hero point to have 2 full turns.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out to Sobek, the god of the gators and the chewins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Staring at the legs on the ground in front of me.
No, they're still in the monkey's hand.
Oh, I thought you had the legs. And
No,
dropped
you
them.
let go of the
I
legs.
let go.
Fuck. Okay, so they're just in its grip.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. Beautiful. Tears swelling down down his cheeks. God of the gators, help me rip this foul beast in the name of Bobby! And that's been 3 prestige.
For
I want a blessing to help
oh,
rip this
okay,
beast
yeah, to
limb
call
from limb.
specifically for Sobek.
Yeah. Rise from the magic waters of Poseidon, eat this monkey.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Out of the salty brine, you see the tops of the heads of gators. Some saltwater crocodiles join the fray. Let me see if I've got anything for this. I don't really think so, so I'll just use some more generic ones.
Won't even face the thing that killed Bobby. Coward. What's the matter? Can't face your own mistakes?
Woo! And 2 turns then, because of the hero point spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, I started slashing and stabbing. Let's go. First hit, 16 threatens critical. It's a 27 total.
Absolutely hits.
To confirm is another 22.
Yes.
That's 8, 16, 20 total. 4, that's precise damage.
Nice.
And then a second hit. The 18, roll to confirm, is a 27.
Absolutely. Double crit.
4, 7, 11 total.
11 total.
Or I'm sorry, no, 14, 1, so 18 total.
18 total.
4, that's precise damage, if it matters.
Absolutely. Yeah, you lay 2 huge stabs in as these gators begin crawling out and snapping at these things' legs. Success. Success. And because the other 2 succeeded, that succeeds as well.
I will cut you to ribbons.
You've got 8, 12, 15, 17 points of damage from the gators. As they begin trying to drag this thing back into the water a little bit more.
Hell yeah.
Its turn. It is now grappled on a whole bunch of fronts, and they are very unhappy about that. So they are going to free up their hands. NVIDIA, a reflex save.
Dude. Okay. 18.
18 is good to not roll down the slope, but you do fall prone
Okay.
just over here. And take 16 points of damage. That one then immediately takes its second attack to start punching at the gator that is waylaying it. 15 points of damage.
Is the region seas?
Yeah.
Where's the edge of it?
The
It's like over here.
It's kind of centered maybe
Okay.
this way here, so Ouzel's passing through, but you're not having any difficulties with that. God abilities are ally distinctable. Unless you choose Ouzel to no longer be your ally.
at this point, man, I'm really wondering.
The second gator pulls up with the legs and just smushes them into your face with one meaty fist. What is your AC?
Well, dodging panache out of the way of that,
Absolutely.
because that's not okay. It makes my AC 25.
All right, yeah. You step out of the way, and it just kind of misses, and it hurls the legs, and somewhere over here. Second attack at Zelly is just a straight punch coming to your face. What's your AC?
20.
20 even. That'll hit.
We know a guy that can fix Bobby.
13
we
points of
know a
damage.
guy. Huh.
Well,
And
y'all
your
made the deal
reflex.
with him. He didn't want to make a deal with me.
He can. But
Imagine
will
being
he?
so evil that the Lich was like, nah, I'm good.
That's not
My
even.
rolls are shit. I haven't rolled above a 5.
Harsh.
It'd be like that.
You go 5 feet back and hit the trunk of the tree for an extra 4 points of damage.
Ow.
How are hit points looking?
Fine.
Spotless.
Spotless so far.
So far.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, I'm the only player in range now, so probably not for long.
Probably not for long. Nvidia, you have skidded into the dirt, almost fallen down a slope. It's your turn.
Sweet.
Oh, did they take Rage of the Sea damage last round?
Ooh, you did not roll that last round.
You can do that.
I'm
As
looking
well as
so
her
lovely.
as well
Does
as-
Nvidia.
Give me the lightning damage.
Okay.
9 points from Rage of the Sea.
And 9 points for Rage of the Sea. Fantastic.
13?
13. Ooh. These apes starting to look a little messed up.
Okay. Fuck. And do I see this dying child next to me here? Probably. That's a 26.
Absolutely, yeah. He is currently going into shock, ever so slightly. Just chest heaving, intestines trailing out
You're
a
a
little bit.
veterinarian, save him.
Dope. Yeah.
His arms are just kind of laying to his side, and he is just locking eyes with you.
Sweet. I mean, the only thing I have is, like, I have Stabilize. I can cast Cure Light Wounds, but that doesn't help when your intestines are falling out of your fucking body.
Yeah, Stabilize probably doesn't either.
No.
But I'm the asshole for not healing him.
His legs are over
didn't
here.
try.
If you like,
If I
push
just-
them together and
But be
then
able to push
stabilize.
together. Enough healing magic might save that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not equipped for this!
You're a veterinarian.
Yeah, I know.
You're the most equipped out of any of us.
His eyes focus on you for that brief moment, and he kind of sputters a little bit. It's okay. My dad says that not everybody likes children.
Oh my god! Don't throw that in my face right now, Bobby!
You told him you don't like children.
Yeah, I know, I guess.
But we get to match armor. And so I thought that was cool.
Awesome.
Jesus.
Neither of my gods are super helpful here.
Maybe you could call Bacchus, give him just a little intoxication before it goes.
bourbon.
Like,
He's
Here's the cocaine, Harway.
Just and there's not enough coke in the world for this one.
Oh dear God.
He'll just bleed out faster, you know?
You may as well just kill him at that point. What?
Are you gonna put him out of his misery in video?
No.
You're a vet, you should be used to
You're
it.
actually, you're the only one in the party who would probably be cool with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bobby.
Shit.
You're gonna just leave him there.
This is your redemption arc.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Trying to save Bobby.
Oh fuck!
He's starting to move his hand just a little bit.
What all gods do you have? You can
Uh,
call out to gods that you haven't aligned with yet.
yeah, I mean, I have Fenrir and I have Wukong. My other fucking
I'm
gods were
forgetting
like...
to roll for these.
Oh, you should do that.
I should roll for these.
You guys could have a ton of summons on the field.
Well, you only hit like twice, so.
Thanks!
Just once, actually.
No! It's been twice.
Oh, I guess...
No,
you
it's-
grappled Bobby.
You're right.
Sorry, I gave you a little bit too much there. little leeway.
He's holding something out to you.
What is it holding?
Fuck me.
It's his wooden sword.
Oh my God.
I don't think I could swing it anymore.
Like you can cry every time.
Sweet. Can I... So we can call out to gods that we're not aligned with yet?
Yes.
Okay.
You cannot call out to like a hostile god to your cause.
Okay.
So since you're like a follower of Fenrir, calling out to Tyr probably wouldn't be the best idea in the world.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know anything about Tyr anyway.
Fenrir bit his hand off. That's about all that you need to know.
Sweet. God, what? Sylvanus is just the, like, god of the wilds, right?
Yeah, the god of the wilds and
Okay.
druids.
Yeah, let's call it to Sylvanus then, I guess.
How much prestige do you wish to burn on this, or are you just calling out?
All of it.
Well, can I use a hero point for it instead?
Sure.
Okay. Because he's on my list, but I haven't yet. And just... just call out for aid, for this child who, I didn't like him, but he didn't do anything wrong.
He wasn't innocent.
Yeah, he wasn't innocent. And Kenosi liked him, which is what really matters, so.
Call out for aid for the child specifically.
Yeah.
You
To heal
hear
him if possible.
you hear back in your head this old man's voice. Oh, dearie. I'm afraid that the boy is beyond our help. But his spirit in the next world will be taken care of.
Yes. Silver linings.
Oh my god!
Silver linings.
Sweet.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
In the woods that day, the Grinch's heart grew after.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll just hold my move, I guess.
Just lay in the dirt.
Yeah, just save her with him.
Yeah, he's holding out his little wooden sword to you. He's trying to hand it to
I'll
you.
just take his little wooden sword.
It's got just a little bit of blood on the tip.
Awesome.
Please make this your primary weapon for the rest of the
Yeah,
campaign.
for real.
We'll do whatever we
It's a
need
short
to
sword.
it.
Okay. Great, yep. No, I'll just take that for my turn. I don't have anything else.
Alright.
Get ironwood, make it an ironwood sword.
Yeah.
NPCs.
Right, we'll just carve in the memory of Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby's still hanging in there. He is fully in shock at this point though, and his arms are starting to convulse just a little bit, and his
Can I at
eyes
least,
seem
stabilize him before he, so he's not feeling the shock before he dies, or is it not
to
gonna
absolutely
do shit?
not gonna help.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, very much you can do about that.
He's starting to seize up a little bit,
Yep.
and then his eyes are beginning to unfocus. His pupils are dilating just a little bit. Tommy and Johnny unleash a volley,
Useless.
a fucking nat 20 and a miss.
One of them's not so useless.
And Johnny's been on it.
Go Johnny.
6 points of damage.
Johnny on the spot.
Johnny will get some special training.
Maybe you should special train the one who's not doing as well.
Yeah, he's a lost cause.
Oh, is that what happens to lost causes? You just get rid of them? You just abandon them?
Actually, yeah. Oh, the conquest only cares for the strong.
Mark turns around and kind of like grabs Kenosi a little bit by the shoulders, like, I'm good. You have to help my wife. And Kenosi kind of is just babbling at him. They're confused for a moment. Anna is still absolutely losing her shit. She is just sprawled out on the ground now, head in her hands. And the Gators. Not rolling so hot that time. Only one snap completes some damage. Another 5 points.
Did they complete their grapple to pull it into the water?
No, unfortunately, that one was the only one that succeeded, and so they're not going to be able to pull it anymore. However, the beast is in the rage still. It is being held still, at least. And it's Zelly. You've been flung against a tree.
I have been. Can I do a free 5-step?
Yeah, just back into it.
Yeah.
Back into the fray.
Use another key point.
Are you afraid to fight me?
Well, you really don't have to roll that high to succeed against this thing. It is.
That's been working really well, though.
It is entangled and now grappled.
There we go. 19.
Absolutely.
That'll hit. I'm gonna roll that just a second. 12 points of damage.
12 points.
Ooh, so close to bees. So close to bees. 19.
Yes.
7 more points of damage. That'll hit again. It's 14 on the die.
All right.
And 10 more points of damage.
Yeah, that ape dies.
Cool.
You
Still no
just
bees.
punch the crap out of it, end it with some epic uppercut. Its jaw fractures, teeth go everywhere, and just blood spurts out. And it sloughs down, and you see it kind of weighs on the other ape. Top of the turn to Oozle.
Yeah, they got it. Keep on going.
You walk over to here, there is a
Roll.
little ring of mushrooms.
Roll perception. See what I see. Please tell me it's not another pool with gold at the bottom. That's not great. Where's my perception? That's a grand total of 10.
You see this little ring of mushrooms, and you feel drawn to it.
Well, and I can tell that it's like my god doing this, like drawing me towards it.
Yes. You feel a divine pull.
Then it looks like I'm a step in the circle.
You step in and immediately disappear.
Fairy ring.
Fairy ring, fairies and shit.
Fucking later, dudes.
Fake portals, man. They get you
Yeah.
every time. It's like ring of mushrooms that I went,
Haraway.
See.
sure is, bud. We're gonna, 5-foot step to shift, I guess, to the next boy and keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You guys can roll your rage and lightning damage.
Call shot for his kneecap.
Absolutely.
Stab him in the knee.
That's a 16 on the die, 27 total.
Absolutely.
And to confirm the critical is an 18.
And absolutely.
7, 14, 18 total.
18
More precise.
total. And Rage of the Sea.
Alright, let's see. Get him! It's a 6.
6 points of damage. Fantastic. Yeah, he's looking pretty messed up already because he's taking a little bit of damage as is.
Did you get that lightning damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Its turn. One's dead. The gators seem to be kind of losing interest now that it's not an active threat. And
It's not wriggling.
The ape reaches back and grabs the shoulders of its dead brethren
Dear God.
and just swings it in a gnarly circle. Whirlwind attack against everything is a critical.
Love that too.
So that's you, and the gators. How's hit points looking?
Probably not great after this.
With the critical, it's not gonna be pretty.
Fine.
Yeah?
You haven't taken any
Nope.
damage.
How many points do you have?
29.
Ooh, what's your con modifier?
Oh God, don't ask those questions.
So 14?
Yes.
30 points of damage won't kill you then.
This is why you should be drunk all the time. Fuck.
It would have kept me at 1.
As you are waylaid out, knocked unconscious, the gators, one dies, the other two are extremely messed up. And Haraway, a reflex save, as you are also flung back.
We'll use Charmed Life with it. That's a 27.
27, you land on your feet. No prone for you. And that's their turn. Nvidia.
Dope. Is this child still dying? Or...
Yeah, he is going into full convulsions. He is no longer, like, present, though. There will be no more talking.
Cool.
But he nat 20 his fortitude save, so he's hanging in.
No.
He's a fucking
Gonna
lad.
draw it out as long as possible.
He just doesn't want to die.
Apparently.
Yeah.
You inspired him so much.
Dear God. Awesome.
Get like Bobby's name tattooed in my arms.
Jesus Christ.
Never forget.
Well, since I'm still on the ground, I guess let's try to keep up here. That's not gonna do. That's a 5.
No, it's been
Just
your
take
move.
my move. Yeah. Sweet. Let's shoot the remaining ape with some produce flame.
Alright, that does get rid of your ball of lightning. So
Okay.
it is a different concentration spell.
Okay.
But I think you were just about at rounds with that
Yeah.
anyway, right? And I think that was the last of Rage of the Sea.
Yeah. Yep, sure was.
Alright. The gators are still there. They just don't have anything to drag it into now.
Okay, so it's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Did you roll to hit?
Oh, no, because it's a touchy. I might not do it. Do I add my... No, it's just base attack bonus on top of it, right?
Base attack bonus in your casting stat.
And my charisma. Okay, cool. So
Should
14.
be wisdom, your druid.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I always forget.
14 hits. And so 7 points of damage.
Yes.
Cool.
Just so used to live in that bard life.
Well, because charisma's for, like...
Sorcerers.
Well, and it's for the wild...
Wild
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
The rest of druid everything.
Yeah, good throw. A little fireball blasts up against it. Doesn't seem very long for this world. NPCs' turns. Tommy and Johnny unleash another volley. Hit and hit. They both hit this time.
I swear if they kill this thing, I'm gonna cry.
7 points of damage. That's not bad. And the gators swarm up on this guy. Couple of bite attacks. One hits for 3 points of damage. Fantastic. It's Zelly. Need a death save.
Sure do. I think that's gonna be fine. 25.
We will find out shortly.
Ugh.
And top of the turn order, Oozle. You come through. You are in this dark plain, and before you is this large, demonic-like creature. Its rib cage opened, little baby head sticking out.
Ew.
And it kind of turns towards you as it seems it was passing through the area. You dare challenge me, Slayer?
That would indeed be what I'm here for.
Then so it is. It is your turn.
Bet. So I will morph into my champion stature, which is just a flavor thing, but doesn't
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. You just kind of bulk up a little bit. You get a little bit of steam coming off.
Yep, get like a foot taller, tusks
You push up
grow.
your glasses. It gets a little anime glare.
With the two fingers, you know.
Yeah. Exactly. So like this.
So.
This is the better
Hmm. When I use my detect evil, is this thing indeed?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Making sure.
You die in the shadow plane.
All right. So I will.
You act like you're totally innocent in all of these things, and you are definitely not.
I don't know what all these things are, right? This is the only bad thing I've ever been involved in. I had nothing to do with the guy being fed to the troll. I tried to prevent it.
He tried to prevent the fuck out of it. He gave you so many outs.
Yeah, but you still were like, yeah, let's fuck with this guy. You just fed off of your, initial.
Yeah.
Oh,
Way to
God.
shift blame.
Yep.
Oh god. So I will take out my flail and roll intimidate for a battle cry as I run at it to smack it. That's going to be a 29 on that intimidate.
It just yells back.
Oh, beautiful. That's what I like.
You charge.
Not a charge, just
run in.
Just run in. And I'm gonna swing at it. Here we go. Fucking no, that's actually not bad. That's going to be a 28.
28 hits, absolutely.
And and then I will do my smite evil.
This will be declared
Oh,
before.
yeah, because it goes for the attack as well. So just regular then for 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Hey, you smack into this thing. Is that all that you have?
Oh, just wait.
All right.
And I'll just scream back, hit me!
Harway, it is your turn.
Sure is, but we're gonna
come and save
charge
Sally.
the beast.
Yeah.
Kenosi?
You charge in.
Charge the beast. And I'm gonna use a sickening strike.
All right.
Nice. That is a 15 total.
15 hits.
Beautiful. For 8 points of damage. I'm sorry, 12 points of damage with the piercing.
12 points of damage. And what is my save DC for you?
That one's gonna be 17. I'm assuming this is a fortitude.
Yes, it is a fortitude. All right. You just blast it with this energy, and it seems to almost take a knee.
Cool. He's got reduced healing for 7 rounds. So
And
not
he's-
gonna matter probably.
And he's taking
but-
minuses on all of his rolls.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
important bit.
-2 currently.
Yeah.
That starts
That could
stacking.
save lives.
It could have.
Listen, I can't heal you. We had the troll's bloods, eradicated from our.
Giving me the cocaine. I would have been there sooner. I could have saved Bobby with cocaine.
Probably not by
Yeah,
then.
okay.
You had a 4-hour shift ahead of you beyond that, so you would have been probably down for the count, actually.
Enemy's turn.
That's not how much cocaine I took.
Oozle. As this thing is reeling up to swing at you, the little baby head nestled in its chest looks up, and it just begins whispering.
Gross.
I need a will save.
Will save against fear? Question mark.
No.
Okay. That's going to be a 28.
Awesome. As it begins whispering, it seems to penetrate into your head, and for just a brief moment, your vision begins to blur. And you see 3 of them for a brief time, but you seem to shake off the effect and refocus your eyesight.
Oh, fuck that.
It's going to take 2 claw attacks at you. What is your AC?
25.
25. A miss. And a miss. 2 wussy swings. Does not seem to make good contact. The ape. Let's see. Yeah, he's just, he's hurt. He is sick. He is grappled. He's going to grab this gator that has him, and he's going to try to get hold of the grapple. And absolutely does not succeed. In fact, provokes an attack of opportunity as it turns its back on you. What of its back it can turn.
Cool. That's a 18 on the die, provokes or threatens, and a 24 to confirm.
Absolutely.
4, 7, 14, 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage is enough. That does it in. They collapse. And as they collapse, the beast inhales one last time. And on this mighty exhale, this black mist exits out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
And it begins to form into a cloud in front of you. At this point, there are no direct enemies around. Your gators seem to dissipate and fade into this little golden dust as they have served their purpose.
Can I take my move action to run back to the party? Or
Yeah.
The camp?
20 feet?
Yeah.
That was the enemy's turn. They fucked everything up. NVIDIA.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
I forgot. One last roll. Bobby passes.
Awesome! F in the chat.
He gives his final breath. His eyes calm. His body stills.
Let's get an F in the chat, boys.
The blood still slowly is flowing, but it is not nearly as fast as it was just a couple of seconds ago.
Start of coagulation happening. He's acidotic, you know.
Begins to pale.
Oh boy. Okay.
Being hypothermic.
Do I see my friends, or is this black mist away?
It is not very big. Only, that little 5-foot square. So yeah, you can see your
like
friends.
Haraway. I'll just
Yeah.
call out to Haraway and distraught. Shock, tell him to come over here.
You're being summoned the opposite direction of camp.
Sure
Or-
am.
We could go save it.
Yeah, I don't know that you're down.
Yeah, you would not be able to
To be
know
fair,
that.
I also don't know that you're down. There's a full tent between you and I.
Silly just got yeeted.
So you just stand and yell?
Yeah.
Alright. NPC's turns. Mark and Kenosi are still just entangled. At this point, Kenosi's getting mad at him and is still trying to drag him away, and Mark is just screaming, No, my boy! My wife! Please, no! And yeah. Doesn't seem to
knocks out
understand. Tommy and Johnny both race over, and they're just looking at each other like, all right, first aid training, what'd you do? It's like, okay, hold on. And they start, they go down, and they're just rifling through bedrolls and packs and pockets. They're tearing shirts.
Do you elevate the head of the
I
beast?
swear to God, they're gonna kill me.
That's not a bad fucking roll. They start bandaging you up, and they get out some little herbs and stuff and pack them into your cheeks to suck on, and they're just CPR. You do compressions, chest compressions. The other guy's this one. I don't think you can touch her there, and it's and yeah, Johnny just immediately starts some CPR up, and you are stabilized.
Excellent.
Tommy knocks.
Gotta
Ready
open
for
your-
them to like nab one.
About to like open your eyes to a man just have his hands all over your tits.
Yeah, the Tommy Knocker does not want that fate. Does not want death by knockers.
Death by knockers. Beautiful.
And Anna is just rolling on the ground, just hysterical at this point. It's Zelly. You are stable, however unconscious. They did not use any magical healing on you to bring you into the world. Oozle,
Bet.
how many hit points do you have?
Oh, I drank a fucking potion. I'm fucking damn near full. I'm at 55 out of 56.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll see if it rolls any better next round.
Right? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Buff. Okay, so first I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as bonus action. To summon like a
There's a standard action to cast.
it says bonus action.
Any spell that you cast is a standard. That's because that comes from your Oath of Conquest 5e stuff, which they use bonus actions. There are no bonus actions in Pathfinder.
Oh. Okay, yeah, no, you're totally right. Okay, so if that takes a standard.
Yeah. Casting any of your spells will take a standard action.
Okay. Then before I do that, I will activate my Archon Bond, which makes the creature have to make a will save or suffer a bunch of detrimental effects.
Alright, what's my DC?
DC should be 16.
Ooh, 3 on the die. Not sufficient.
So it now has a -2 to attack, -2 to saves, and -2 to AC against me.
Alright.
And
And that takes
yeah.
your swift to do, right?
Yes, and then
Okay.
I'm going to use Smite Evil and go to smack it again with my flail.
Alright.
So that adds my charisma to my attack and my level to damage. So that's going to be 20. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Then D8 plus 10. That's going to be 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Yeah, you lay into it. Far away. Nvidia's calling for you.
With a 14 perception, do I hear them, Tommy Knockers, talking about how he's not going to touch Itzelli?
Yeah, and you also hear Johnny being like, "Oh fuck you, get out of the way," and
Yeah.
starting.
Knockers boy, come make yourself useful. Let's investigate this mist.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna throw him in the fucking mess. Jesus Christ.
He's used his turn, so
Yeah,
he will
yeah,
move to
that's
you on
fine.
his turn. What are you up to, though?
I guess I'll start making my way towards the boyo, the dead boyo.
Full move?
Yeah.
You walk up to Nvidia. Bobby, half of Bobby, sprawled before you in
This
a,
other half's over here.
quite a
somewhere.
puddle. Yeah. You would have seen it briefly when you were thrown. And, enemy's turn. The whispers continue. A new will save.
Dun, 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 dun. That's going to be a 27.
Alright, yeah, once again, it starts trying to make its way into your mind. And you can just feel your senses being fucked with. But you shake the effect once again. And it continues swinging. It's a -2 on these attacks. What is your AC now that you've smited it?
Oh shit, does my AC change with that as well?
I believe so.
Yeah.
1 second.
Should be +4.
Yeah, no, I don't play paladins.
My boss does.
Oh, there you go.
It might be half level.
If it would load, smite.
For this round, it doesn't matter. One was a nat 3, the other was a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
So look it up.
Yeah.
But over the course of other people's turns.
Gotcha.
What's that? That is 38 points of damage.
Beautiful.
Listen, I was just kidding about dying in the Shadow Realm. I was just angry.
Please don't.
I was upset. I was upset in the heat of passion, in the heat of the moment. Alright, that is the enemy's turn. Invidia.
Dope. Okay, cool. Still just.
Oh, sorry. It's not all of the enemy's turn.
Oh yeah,
actually.
we have the mist.
The mist seems to kind of swirl around for a little bit, coalesce. Level 4, everybody?
Level
Right?
4.
Yeah.
Like level
Or 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, even better. Yeah, it seems to almost take survey of the area. And then it begins floating. This way.
Tommy the Mist! Get into the mist!
No, yeah, that's gonna kill Anna. Great.
No,
You say Tommy get in the mist?
Yeah, can I roll Intimidate with that?
Yeah.
You'll need a boss intimidate for that one.
Cool. Let's see, does Swashbuckler also give me anything for Intimidate? Because that would be great. I don't think so, though. No, okay. That's not fantastic, but it's pretty good. That's a 27.
Yeah, he is. Tommy just starts shaking in his boots and he turns over. He's like, "What?
Intercept the mist! We're here to protect the civilians!
Invidia, it is your turn.
Dope. Okay. Cool. Oh, dead child. Creepy mist. So exciting.
Your options are touch the mist or touch it Zelly. Pick your battles.
How? Let's see. With the whirlwind strike, can I limit it, or does it have to be the full 60 foot?
You can limit it. Yeah, it can be any range within that 60 foot.
Dope. So I might have to just. Can Haro and I stand in the same space here so I don't hit him?
You could ask him to drop to the deck real quick.
Yeah. Hit. And the tent's right there.
You might smack the tent a little bit if you're. Also, though, you don't have to make the whirlwind because
Yeah,
it is a
you don't
single
have to
technical
whirlwind.
target. You could just
Yeah.
extend the staff and try to smack mist.
Yeah, I just kind of want to try to smack it away from, like, because I'm sure I can hear Anna over there
Yeah.
and see these guys. So if I can try to, like, smack it, like, away?
Roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, that is a nat 20.
You
Solid.
absolutely hit. Roll damage.
Push you right into Tommy's fucking face.
So, doubled 10.
Yeah, you slash Wukong's staff through. It tears through the tent, blasts through the mist, and just whacks the tree. The mist seems unaffected,
Awesome.
as it is mist.
Yeah.
NPC's turns. Tommy's sitting there and he's really like stone-legged, and he pulls out his shield and he puts it in front of his head, and he races over this way and he goes, Get out of there! Move! At which point, Anna, I need a new will save for her. Decent timing. Starts picking herself up. What? Right as the one little tendril of the mist just touches her head,
No!
and it begins filling into her, seeping in through her mouth and nose and ears.
What an awful move speed. We gotta work on leg day with Tommy.
He's got more move. As
just a coward.
he's running up and he's yelling that, and as she's going, he is grabbing her and like dragging her. You know?
So he doesn't listen to orders, is what you're saying. The instructions were intercept the mist.
Fixed.
You're like, I don't care if I kill you, but I don't want to kill Anna.
He kind of like moves and shoves her over that way, and he turns back and just puts his shield up in front of his face again. He goes, "Come get some!" However, the mist is gone.
Yeah.
All inside Anna now as she falls to the floor,
Jesus Christ.
and she begins convulsing. It's Zelly. Once again, no magical healing.
Mark's gonna fucking kill himself when this is done. He's gonna.
Yeah, he's having a rough day as Kenosi is still grappling him, and he's just like he's like clawing at the dirt, trying to get out of his grip. And Kenosi just does not understand. Top of the turn, order to Oozle.
Is this thing an outsider?
Yes.
Oh, bet. So I deal extra damage to it. So I deal an extra 2 points of damage per level Paladin possesses. So that's another 5, so it's another 10 damage on top. Okay. Got it.
For the first round.
Is that only
for
for
the first attack?
Yeah.
Ah, nuts. Then I should have been 10 damage, more damage, but I didn't know
I'll
that
throw an
before.
extra 2 on it. That's fine.
So
It's easy math.
and that no, that's an extra or 2 points. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Okay.
So I am going to I'm gonna pop my or attempt to pop my conquering presence and see if
Yeah.
it cares.
The will save is good.
Okay. Then for my standard, I will pop my appetite for destruction to get that invulnerability. So can I use a hero point to double that?
You can use a hero point to add an extra round.
Oh, to add just a single extra round?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll save that. So that's going to be 3 rounds of invulnerability.
Fantastic.
And that will end my turn.
Perfect. Fire away.
Alright, well. I think it's going to take both of us to carry the boy, even if it's just the half of him. I'm not the strongest type. No, you're not just going to touch him then.
No, I mean, I think I can't carry him by myself either.
Yeah.
Not in druid form.
Not in druid form, no.
You heave out.
You could turn into a wild animal and just like grab his soft head in your mouth and just drag.
That seems less than ideal for some reason.
You know, I'm just throwing options out.
Yeah.
There.
Can you like turn into a badger and dig a hole or something?
I'm gonna bury him right here.
You want to drag this fucked up corpse back to the parents to further traumatize them?
You bring up a good point.
So what are you doing on your turn?
Well, I'm gonna stand by, take off my hat, and just wait for the hole to be dug.
Alright, yeah. You're just leaving camp as camp is.
Oh, listen, I told Tommy to do something and I expect him to do it. If he didn't,
Yeah.
we'll handle that later.
Alright.
I'm just dead.
I can't help you.
I
have
don't know that
no
you're dead. I have a dead
magical
child
healing.
here.
Do you have any magical healing items on your person?
I have my bendy straw.
That is not a magical healing item.
Well, that's what I got.
Okay.
I got my bendy straw and I've got booze.
We could have been stacked with Troll's Bloods, boys, but no.
Enemy's turn. Oozle. One more will save. Or no, you are immune to spell
Oh,
effects.
you are so
Yes.
right. And the new AC, I looked it up, it adds my charisma modifier, so my new AC is 28.
Cool. That matters a lot. It crit again.
Oh,
It doesn't really matter, but you would have taken, what is that? 5, 9, would have taken 18 points of damage. So that's cool.
Yeah, I would have been fine. It was fine. It was off.
The other one missed. At which point it just kind of like staggers back and looks at you and goes, "What sorcery this?"
The sorcery of your demise. And I will roll intimidation. Having a conversation with Oozle is not the best idea. So that's going to be 18 plus 19 is a 37.
Yeah, that's enough to demoralize him. Fantastic. Another -2 stacked onto his -2s. That is all of the enemy's turns. Invidia, you're gonna turn into a badger, start digging a hole
Yeah.
Diggy hole.
right up on that little ridge.
Yeah, do we want to move him at all, or are we gonna just bury him right here?
You're the about digging a hole?
I'll move a little bit away from the edge of this little thing.
Yeah,
here.
you know, maybe
Yeah.
bring them over this
Yeah.
way, something like that.
Yeah.
I also need a D12 roll from you.
Okay. 7?
All right. 7 it is. And NPC's turns. You're stabilized, at which point Johnny's looking up and around. He goes, Tommy, where's the cloud? He's like, it's right in front of me, man. He goes, no, it's not. And Tommy, like, you know, peeks his head up out of the shield and he goes, where'd it go? Look out, guys. And he rolls a perception. It just immediately, like, turns to Anna and goes, oh no. As a little bit of foam is starting to appear on her mouth. And her eyes are bloodshot. Mark is clawing and he, like, just gets a hand on, like, the side of her head. And Kenosi lets him go for the moment being, because he sees no other enemies around. And hobbles over this way. Mark is just screaming. Tommy and Johnny are gonna start a little first aid. Cool. And is Ellie still unconscious? Oozle.
I want to use my channel fear is a swift, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes 2 of your lay on hands and it's a
Indeed.
swift.
So I'm gonna use my channel fear, so that's another roll for him.
DC
16.
16 minus 4 does not succeed.
Bet.
Yeah, at this point he kind of looks at you and I don't have time for this. I'll catch you later.
This is where you die. And I'll roll another intimidate. Oh, that's actually not great. That's only a 20. Rolled a 2 on the die.
He is not panicked.
Bet. So it's on my turn, so he's not trying to leave right now.
He can't go right now.
So Bet, no, I'm gonna use my Shackles of War so he can't run.
Yeah, these ethereal green chains shoot from your chest, connect to his, and anchor the two of you together. He's now taking even further minuses against you.
And my new AC against him is a 32.
Yes, he now needs to crit exclusively.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Excellent. Far away. Just standing by as the hole is dug.
Yep.
Will take a little while. We'll pass your turns from now on then.
Yeah.
And just digging. Cool. So we can pass through the enemy's turn. He attempts to flee, provoking an attack of opportunity.
So that's going to be a 29
Hits.
to hit.
Absolutely.
And then this is going to be plus 10. So that's another 15.
He's looking pretty messed up at this point as he runs full speed and just gets absolutely yanked as the chain stops him. And he's not panicked. He does not fall prone.
Coward!
But is spun around back towards you. Allies. Mark is cradling his wife in his lap now, crying profusely. She makes another save, another first aid check. Tommy and Johnny are both screaming like, I don't... Help! Somebody! We don't know what to do! Captain! And it's Zelly nothing. NVIDIA, I need another circumstance roll, another d12.
Okay. 7 again.
Unfortunate. 7 again. Kenosi's going, and he is cradling you unconscious right now.
Goddamn boy.
He just sees a lot of cradling going on.
Yeah,
So he's like,
he's
you know
like,
what?
Can I kind of nudge Haraway? So, like, would we have heard them scream?
Yeah,
Do you want a perception
absolutely.
check? Okay, I'll just kind of like nudge you, like point.
Do you wish to return?
Over there.
Rejoin turn order?
Not yet. I got some final words from you, boy, but I gotta wait till he's in the ground.
Are we gonna bury him without his parents here?
Do you want them to see his mangled corpse?
Not really. No.
Exactly.
Did you get his legs?
You have left half of it to be seen.
I'll go pick up his legs after I dig the hole.
I think you move faster than I do in Badger form.
Yeah,
So.
I definitely do.
It's going to be real good for their psyche to see a wild animal dragging a child to
It's
a
alright.
hole.
There's no line of sight there.
Yeah,
They're a
currently.
little distracted at
Yeah,
the
they're a
moment.
little distracted. We'll see how long it takes you guys to.
They just happen to look up. It's like a badger's like dangling half their kid out of their mouth, dragging him into the brush. Fuck. I am going to use one of my lay on hands as a swift. So that adds my charisma, which, Jesus, are you kidding me? That's only going to be 6 points of healing. Puts me to 33.
This is your last round of invulnerability.
Because it did
First round.
Yes, this is my yes. And then I will fucking run up and hit him again. Don't run from me.
Roll to hit.
So, that is a 19 on the die.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, with my flail, I don't crit on a 19, which blows. Then this plus 10, that's going to be 13 more points of damage.
The beast is slayed. You come back, and with one mighty blow, you just crush its head in, and it collapses in front of you. You
Can
feel...
I like make the shot like towards its fucking like baby face?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you just like knock it off.
Yeah, because the skull's mine. Preserve the skulls.
It begins disintegrating in front of you.
Oh, the skull too?
Unfortunately, no skull for this. However, it leaves behind this brilliant golden-colored coin.
I'll pick it up.
It has divine insignia on it.
Can I roll knowledge religion? See if I know
Absolutely.
what the fuck this coin is. Can I use 1 prestige on that?
Yes. Here's your +4.
That is a 26.
This is a god token. It is a universal form of currency exchanged between deities and mortals. If you possess it, you can expend a coin for a god's favor.
There's like a real quick blessing?
A real quick blessing, and it is not bound to, a god you have to worship or even an unallied god. Just because you're a worshiper of Ares, Athena will still accept your change.
Okay. Fucking rad.
And with that,
I will let out a triumphant battle cry throughout this plane.
yeah, the darkness begins to swirl around you, and you feel yourself leaving this place. You come back in the woods. I'm not going to put all the tiles back, but you're like over here or something now. You hear all kinds of screaming.
Oh.
Everybody's having a very bad time.
Bad time.
Damn.
Have a rough go of it.
I'll,
That's the end of your turn.
yeah.
Haraway still holding out for your last words. Thank you. NPCs going. Oof. All right. And NVIDIA, one more D12.
Okay. 4.
4.
So the boy turns into a zombie.
There is a single call as an eagle appears high above in the sky and swoops down towards Etzeli.
Okay.
It's wearing leather armor
Yeah.
and has a little breast pocket. And inside that pocket is a little vial.
Alrighty.
And it seems to caw a little bit at Kenosi. And he reaches and pulls the vial out and pops it and pours it down at Zelly's gullet.
Good boy.
5 points of magical healing as you regain consciousness.
Thanks, Alder. What a champ! Where the fuck is Lucian? He was watching this whole fucking thing, asshole. Jesus Christ.
He was not.
Ugh.
The bird was.
The bird was.
The bird was not.
Oh no.
As Lucian does appear out of the woods, well over this way, he's running at full sprint.
He just
and
heard
just
all the screams.
panting like an absolute madman. He does not seem very well built for distance running.
Sprinters. Not meant for long distance.
And you see out of this tree over here, just a little raven, very young, begins flying towards him. And he reaches out and it nests on his hand
How many fucking birds does this?
and turns into a little stone statue.
Oh,
He
that's...
clips to his necklace.
Yep, knew it.
Yeah, he seems very panicked. Top of the turn order, Oozle.
I'm going to rejoin my
Bro,
friend.
actually, you have bottom turn order, which actually happens after the NPCs, so you do have a turn because you've regained consciousness.
Huzzah!
And you snap back 2 things.
I'm gonna use my move to stand up.
Yeah. You are in Kenosi's lap, and as you stand up, this eagle kind of hops off of your chest and just kind of side eyes you.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception because
See what
I've
the
been
fuck's going on.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what a miss!
Nat 20!
Hey.
There's 2 giant ape corpses. Oozle is just standing, like, way over here.
Why are
Itzeli, or you're Itzeli.
I'm
NVIDIA is a badger currently scratching at the ground as Haraway stands at attention next to her. Mark is cradling his wife in his lap, and she is foaming at the mouth as both Johnny and Tommy are trying to, like, clear an airway, and they're, like, searching through herbs, and Tommy's got, like, this little instruction manual out from the first aid kit, and he's trying to, like, read out things. And a halfling that you haven't met yet. Yeah, no idea. Just a halfling is sprinting towards you.
Friend or foe?
Panicked look on his face.
Yeah, or cheer.
I think I don't have anything I can really do to help.
No, nobody has shit for this.
Oh,
This is
no.
not a good time.
I wasn't prepared to be alive. Sorry.
D&D quotes 2021. Wasn't expecting to be alive. Give me a second.
I'm just gonna hold my moves because I don't know this small one sprinting towards me, and I may need to punch it.
You are
Hold your
unfamiliar
standard.
small
Yeah.
one.
You just like,
Yep.
Boxing stance. Ready.
Oozle.
I'm going to make my way towards Bobby.
When
At
last I left
a
Bobby-
casual pace, or
Oh no, I'll hustle over there.
all right. You full move over. You see your friend the giant badger currently digging next to Bobby's corpse. Half of Bobby's corpse.
I wish to assist in the digging process.
Yeah, on your turn you'll be able to put your stuff away and
My massive hands.
just start
This is for Bobby.
with hands into the soil. Cool. Haraway, still hanging.
Well, no one's gone and fetched his fucking legs yet, so I guess
I'm
gotta
digging!
go.
I can't do everything at once!
Yeah, you walk over and you grab his two little heels and just
dragging him
start dragging back.
There's a blood trail disappearing into the woods.
Yeah, I mean at this point most of the blood is out of the legs, so yeah, massive blood pool just right in the middle of the pathway. Don't need to worry about them. NVIDIA, you finish a suitable hole for a child.
Nope.
At about this point, something in your pocket begins to vibrate.
Okay.
A little silver mirror.
Fuck! No!
This is what you did.
Okay, I don't have pockets right now, so like, where is this mirror?
In your prison
You
pocket.
can feel it like in your fur.
Yeah.
Haraway, yours
It's
begins.
just like stuck to the fur
Yeah,
on the side, like all
like
the
deer.
items. All the items are just stuck to
Yeah.
the fur.
As you hear both Tommy and Johnny yelling, we're losing her! We're losing her! I don't know! What do we do?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll shift back out of badger form,
Yeah,
and,
your little mirror is glowing.
yep. Cool. Just gonna look in the mirror,
You see
look at it. Yep.
Daddy's face. Pitch dark skin. White skull painted on.
Mhm.
Wearing a purple hat, a little funkier this time. The deaths are just about done. Unless you fight that weird small one that's just running into the field now. I figured I'd get a head start on collecting the boy, the apes, and the lady.
You can't have this one.
But my contract says, very specifically, all
Take the
bodies
arm, I don't
created by
care.
the party.
Yeah, this wasn't created by the party. If anything,
Yes, it fucking was!
no, if anything, this falls under the same fucking thing as like the fucking red Talbot
No, it was
dudes in the last
definitely created
one.
by the party because we gave him the fucking armor and the fucking sword.
This was your fight. He was under your ward.
That doesn't do anything.
That puts the body in my purview.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the soul is just left excruciatingly fast. Only be able to salvage the mothers. But that's fine.
Yikes. Okay. Can I try to take Bobby's sword and break the fucking mirror with it? I don't think it's
With a
gonna work,
wooden
but
sword?
yeah.
It just bounces off and he goes, Temper, temper. Alright. I understand that this one grew on you, I suppose. Let's say, leave the mirror in that pile of rocks over there, and I'll collect them in the morning after
my
you guys
God.
have made your way and pretend that you've buried them for any meaningful amount of time.
No fucking way. No.
Do I hear? Is this like? Is
No.
this conversation?
You do not hear it, but you see NVIDIA with this mirror just staring into it, just no.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have to fight his skeleton boy, but like I will.
This is
Don't touch Bobby.
not agreeable to you.
No, you can't have this one. Take
God.
the apes, You can't have
Oh, I
this
will.
one.
I'm so sorry you feel that way. But there's just nothing I can do about it. You have to understand, ever since that mad king got into rule, child mortality rates have plummeted. My supply is just, God, not what I want it to be.
Ugh. Can I try smashing it against the rocks?
You're just like,
Yeah.
peek, peek,
Yeah.
peek.
I know. I know I can't break this fucking thing.
NVIDIA, the mirror really means nothing, honestly. The contract is sealed. This is more of a convenient way for you to get in contact with me than the other way around.
This is what you did.
Yep. This is what I signed up for.
All
Awesome.
for an arm.
Yep.
I
Was it
thought
worth
you
it?
said you cared not for people.
I didn't.
He's not a people, he's a person.
He's a
Use
goddamn hero.
forever.
He's a goddamn hero.
Please, just leave them here over in the rocks. I gotta get back to my party.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know what to do.
And you're right, I am early. The man's wife still hasn't died yet. But she will. And she will be mine, same as the child. You could keep his sword, though. I have no interest in any items either of them were carrying, honestly. That was outside of the deal. Is there anything I could do to make you feel better about this situation?
Not take this body.
I could reanimate the torso for enough time for him to sign the sword.
Jesus.
I can see that you view that as insensitive. I thought maybe it would add a little more sentiment.
But judging by the council's made a stupid decision.
You know what? I totally won't take those bodies. Just move on.
Bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Bitch.
I'm not happy about this. Shit.
This is what you've done.
Yeah,
This
I know,
is the
I know,
monster you've
I
created.
know. How the fuck do I
Or
feel
what if
about it?
what if we cremate the body?
What if we cremate it?
Yeah, cremate the body.
Yeah.
Be like a burial, right? And then fuck that guy. He doesn't get Bobby's body to do weird things with.
True.
And the soul's already moved on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have produced flame.
I do.
It's still active.
Would it be
Yeah, it lasts for a couple of minutes or until
true?
used
Yeah,
up.
because I haven't used it all up yet.
Yeah.
Dope. He did say he wants the body specific.
Question is, do you want to risk pissing off Daddy?
Yeah,
At this
he gave me
point.
a boat that wasn't mine. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
He can't be that powerful. It doesn't know where my boat is.
He doesn't know where my boat is.
You are, that's fine. Shit. Yeah, since still active, let's just
Hang up the call first.
It doesn't matter. He'll know.
You got your flame in your hand. And
yeah.
You just reach
Yeah.
it to the body.
Yeah. Change of plans, Harway. Just fucking.
You begin pulling your hand towards the flame extinguishes.
This bitch.
With that, you hear Mark's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby? Bobby, where are you? And
Do I hear
both
this
Tommy
conversation?
and Johnny just like
You probably.
with,
Yes.
with the
Yeah.
mirrors? Because I mean, I don't have mine out, but I'm assuming the connection is
yeah,
still
you
there.
can hear through Nvidia's mirror as well.
Are you a gambling man, Baron?
What a proposition. What do you wager, Captain?
Well, you can have the boat that's not mine. If I lose, obviously you take Bobby.
Take my arm.
And since I'm assuming that's not going to be enough to save the lad's body, if I lose, I sign my soul to you when I die. But until then, I'm not your servant. I continue the contract we already have. I worship who I please.
You're willing to wager all of that For a child's corpse?
A hero's corpse.
And what form of gamble shall we take?
Game of dice. Call it 7-11.
I?
First to 3 sevens or 3 11s or any combination of the two wins. Alright, boys.
You have yourself a deal.
You gonna roll it out here? Shit.
The house begins, I assume.
You know what? You go first.
6.
Stand up.
10. So close.
10 as well.
Fucking
There's
A.
my first 11.
There's my first 7!
9.
That's
as well.
weird.
And a 7.
Shit.
2 to 1, my friend.
8.
So close. 6 it is.
And 11.
All tied up. 10.
9.
6.
Oh my
The
god.
stress.
No.
9.
6.
9 again. 10.
Oh,
fuck me.
I can feel it coming. Ah, only 6.
7!
Yes.
yes!
Fuck you, Daddy.
What a fantastic game.
The captain just pouring sweat. Just taking a bottle of bourbon to the head.
I don't usually drink, but today takes Izzelli's stolen alcohol.
Oh fuck.
God.
Now
I
piss
shall
off.
not take the child. If you could put the mirror down, though, so that I could retrieve my apes away. What was she, mother, wife? I'd be most appreciative.
Yeah, you can have her. She was kind of a buzzkill anyways.
You could take him when we go to bed. It wouldn't be too kind for us to be seen with your monstrosities out in the daylight.
I can understand how you might wish to save what little good faith you have with the man and the new halfling. I shall wait till things calm down.
Fuck.
The mirror goes black.
Go, Captain.
Crisis averted for the time being.
That was dope. That was
Yeah,
dope.
Mark is frantic. He is screaming for his child as Lucian comes in and he like comes up and you're kind of like taking 5 steps like, whoa, easy. I am a friend. It's my bird that brought you back to consciousness. And Alder kind of flies over to his shoulder. Let's not do anything crazy. You have friends that need medical attention.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do the
Christ.
best I can.
Yeah, and he kind of walks over and he kneels next to Anna, and he's just pulling out herbs and odd little potions, and he throws out a little stone statue, and this little family of skunk appear, about 5 of them, and he goes, "I need this, this, and this now," and they just scatter to the forest looking for more herbs. as he is trying to diagnose and problem solve.
He's about to be House MD over there.
He's trying his damn diddliest. Lucian is a capable healer, but he doesn't quite know what this thing is.
It's not a bad journey.
Could I-
You have to fill in this fucking grave
Okay.
before his dad gets over
Yeah, I
here.
can do that.
It's Zelly, it is your turn.
I mean, it's not going to do much, but can I try to roll a heal check to assist him?
Yeah, you could provide just support.
Scalpel!
19.
Yeah, that is enough to provide a +2 bonus to him.
Forceps!
Chew on the herb.
As he's calling things out and you're helping like keep the airway open and stuff like that. As she's gasping and her hands are just kind of grasping around. Oozle.
So I'm gonna fill in the hole that contains the lad Bobby.
Only half of Bobby is in the hole.
Oh, he hasn't. I thought
Harway has to get the rest of
Harway
it.
has been dragging the legs, but stopped to play dice. You saw him sit down with the mirror and roll dice about 7-10 times,
Sweat just
talking,
pisses off.
yeah, pouring sweat as he's
just
talking
more
to this
sweat just
mirror.
accumulating the more he rolls.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go over and just. I'm a strong lad. I'll just pick up the
Yeah.
legs and put them in the hole.
You drop the legs into the hole. And,
I'll gently place them down.
gently
He's fucking
place and
hero, okay?
start scooping dirt over, ever so slightly.
Died a warrior's death. Respect that.
Harway.
Yeah, I pop up over to the hole, tuck my dice away, take off my hat again,
Yeah.
put it back on to run to get the legs.
Believe you had some last words.
Paralyze. First Lieutenant Bobby, no last name.
Markson.
Markson. Better this than a sea's grave, my boy. Next he's off to say, bringing a soul to bury he, for he doesn't want his final jig in the belly of a squid. Take my trousers, take my shirt, just give me that sweet dirt, for the water's cold and grim, and I never learned to swim. And kick some dirt in.
Yeah, you little handful of dirt sprinkle over.
Oozle shed single words.
Nvidia,
Single manly tear.
any last words?
No, she'll just start help piling the dirt in.
Okay. At which point goes to the NPCs. Anna just slaps hands away, and she grabs the back of Mark's head and pulls him down, and she whispers into his ear for a brief moment and passes.
Well, Mark, your family's dead.
It's Zelly, it is your turn.
There's not really. I want to. What is Mark doing right this second?
He is crying over his wife's corpse.
Okay.
And starting to look up frantically.
I'm gonna grapple Mark
Okay.
and just like pull him away from the body so he can like.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. He needs a minute.
Okay.
He's about to take those 5 hit points away from you. Don't worry, he doesn't get it till his next turn. You're trained in grappling.
Yeah. Just have a bad. This is gonna happen.
Right. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's a
expertly
very-
just grab
Very
him,
comforting, like.
very gentle, and you drag him a couple paces away as he starts screaming for his son.
I am
I did
going
not
to.
cry.
Gently
Came here to have a good time, and I'm honestly feeling so attacked right now.
explain what happened.
You guys are out of turn order. If anybody has any last words for those fallen,
Yeah, we evacuate the burial site of Bobby. We're dipping.
Yeah, DTFO.
I'm not. I'm gonna take a minute. Just kneeling at the grave.
Hey, when you come back, don't let the parents know this is where you came from, right? They don't need to see that.
Well, he's buried now.
They can dig it up. It's fresh dirt.
Roger.
Marcus is staring at for a little while, but he does seem to calm down a little bit as a little time passes. He is breathing heavily and just crying. Do you release him at any point?
If he's calmed down, then yes, I will release him.
He begins cursing the Mad King's name. It was one of those creations that did this. I know it. I know it deep within me.
Yeah, it was two gorillas sewed together.
I just need time. And he goes to stand up. Please let us bury them.
Good idea.
Where's my son? You guys get back
Last
into
I
camp.
saw, he was over on the road a little bit.
Yeah.
Part of him went that way.
Yeah, he collapses down to his hands and knees again and just starts hyperventilating.
Well, I already explained it to him.
Zero charisma monk.
Yeah.
Zero charisma monk.
Just re-hit though. That was harsh. It was a very harsh way to put that.
In character, but goddamn.
Lucian approaches you and he kind of like, are you standing or are you kneeling with Mark?
If I released him, I'm gonna be standing again.
Okay. Then he does not put a hand on you anywhere because he cannot reach anywhere necessarily, like, consoling for something like that. He goes, I don't know you all that well. Perhaps we should man the border and make sure that nothing else makes its way to camp. I will tend to your wounds while we do so.
Who the fuck are you again?
Good question.
My name is Lucian. There is plenty of time to explain, perhaps by the cart, where guarding the trail would be a grand use of both of our time.
Okay, I'll follow him to the cart.
Yeah, you guys go kind of stand. He pulls you away from Mark. As you guys go stand over there and he explains, I am part of the hunter wing of the Druidic Association, but I've had a talk with Itzeli. With Nvidia. She is the one that I was sent after. We're cool. I'm really just collecting a paycheck here. And so you might see me pop in and out every now and then, or my bird. I'm going to be as unintrusive as possible, and if there is anything that you guys need, you could potentially call on me. I tend to be more helpful than this. And with that, he does give you some healing. Gives you, 15 points of healing.
Almost to half. Thank you. I almost died there, so appreciate you.
Yeah, I noticed. Unfortunately, Alder was off shift and was resting. I only had a raven on you guys, and I just... No useful animals for a fight, unfortunately. By the time that I had gotten word and gotten some useful fellas out on the way over here, there were a couple Mad Kingsmen to the north end of your camp, but they're all routed out now. Nothing a couple of bears and deer couldn't handle.
Did birds see what happened to Anna?
Yes. Yeah. Why did you...
I was dead.
Ah, yes. You were unconscious. The gorillas when the last one died, exhaled some kind of black mist that made its way into her. That younger lad there with the round shield rather valiantly tried to get in the way, just was a little slow.
Okay.
Rest of you guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking interrogating Tommy about what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
As
He
Lucian's
wasn't
just
good.
talking him up, you're like, Tommy,
Yeah.
time to die.
Both Tommy and Johnny are just like they're sat on the ground next to the smoldering campfire.
Shell shock.
Just absolutely shell shocked, staring at Anna's dead body. You go over to berate them with questions, and neither of them answer. Neither of them make eye contact with you.
Yeah, I kicked Tommy in the face.
Yeah, you kick him in the face, and he kind of snaps for a minute. He's just like, "Oh, why'd you do that?
I asked you a question.
What? I'm sorry. What did you? I didn't.
What's happened here? Why didn't you intervene?
I grabbed her. I threw her out of the way. Then I stood between her and the mist, and then when I looked up, it was gone, and she was just on the ground.
I grab him by his collar.
Yeah."
Tommy, that's not what I've asked of you. When I say intercept the mist, I don't mean, oh, grab her and tug her out of the way. I mean, jump into the line of fire. These are civilians.
I pushed her out of the way. I couldn't. There was no space in between them. I jumped in the way.
Tommy, it's mist. You can jump into mist.
Your
Your act of cowardice is why she's dead, Tommy.
He just starts breaking down.
I don't have room for cowards on my crew. Start walking back to town.
Fucking A!
Jesus.
This child was a civilian until just a couple days ago!
Like 2 days
Oh
ago.
my god!
Yeah, he gets up after a good labored time and just rolls up his bedroll and just tears streaming. He walks by you and Lucian and just starts walking away.
You're lucky I ended there.
Yeah, Lucian. Do you think
Yes?
you could send some animal thing to make sure he gets back to town safe?
Oh, there'll be someone watching for sure.
Thanks.
I'm a little and he kind of like holds up his necklace, and you see there's like a couple rabbit statues and like a couple small birds. He's like, I'm a little loose on useful fellas, but I've put in a call. I wish I had my home storages here. So many wonderful species.
I am kneeling at Bobby's grave, and I'm going to make a prayer to Ares, and I'm just going to explain that this boy here had the soul of a warrior. If you deem it fit, I would appreciate you taking him into your service. I feel as if you'd grow into a fine warrior one day.
You pray.
And then I'll walk back to the camp.
Grab a shovel, lad. It's time to bury another one.
Nvidia?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Just making sure Kenosi's okay. And,
Yeah, he seems very confused.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of looking at you, he's like, I don't know.
Mhm.
Scary.
Yeah, it was scary.
Oh.
It hurt.
No, pull friend out closest, easy grab.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing belt. Belt's grabbing.
Yes, you did very good. He's still very sad.
Lady very tired.
Yes, lady tired forever.
Like father knees.
Yes.
Everyone's sad. Perhaps cheer?
Takes his balls.
Aren't you tired? Do you need a nap?
Starts juggling on a
Oh.
unicycle.
Very tired. Still, good. Make happy.
That's okay. You take a nap. If you want.
Okay.
Okay.
He just wanders over. He climbs up another tree and just kind of sits down.
I
You guys dig a new hole?
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
approach the soldier still standing. Which one? Which one is that? Which is still
Johnny.
here? Johnny's still here.
Johnny's the one left.
He was the one that was hitting those nat 20s, right?
He was the one who hit the one nat 20. Yeah.
Goddamn man. All right. I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, "On your feet, soldier."
Yeah. He kind of shakily stands. His knees are just knocking.
Yep. And I'm just gonna roll profession knight and just explain or not even explain, just say that we have tasks to accomplish after battle, and that just includes bandaging wounded and going about all post-battle activities.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 20.
He just yeah. I'll watch the north end.
That works.
Okay.
I'll give him like a soldierly pat on the back as he goes.
Yeah. You comfort him a little bit. It helps. And then you guys dig another hole.
Yeah.
Mark just kind of stands silently as his wife is buried. He does ask to see his boy.
Can you bury them together?
It doesn't matter. Daddy's gonna come for her body.
Yeah.
Do you like legit say that?
No.
That would be really important.
Well, you're not asking. You're asking
out of
us.
character,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So, out of character, it doesn't matter. But we can bury them together.
It would help Mark's psyche, I think, to know that his wife was gonna watch over Bob.
If
For
Mark
what he
wants to
knows.
attend the funeral, I'm assuming, and then we're going to be uncovering, or at least partially exposing.
Well, no,
Just
just
crumble.
a couple feet apart.
have you never been to a cemetery like that?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
space.
Well, when you say
Space, we
bury
go to
them
the same
together,
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark kind of stands in between the two, and he goes, "I understand why you buried my son first. I just wish I could see him one last time. I'm going to take my own way from here. I need to clear my mind of a couple of things. When you get to town, and perhaps after a little while, you should swing by my place sometime. It is just over on the far eastern side of Sheepfront is the subsection of the town. It'll have a little sign with my last name, Cook, up above it.
when you're ready, we've a property in town. It's a bar on the main strip.
I'm sorry, I forgot in the moment. I was going to work for you guys.
No, he's just gonna say, take all the time you need. I'm assuming we've got to have to dust up the joint anyway. But feel free to come by for a drink, even if you're not ready to work.
Well, money is kind of tight. A few weeks, please.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe 2. And yeah, he just starts heading off down the trail, leaves his tent, leaves everything, just starts walking.
Maybe want to ask your new druid friend to keep an eye on that one too.
Yeah, sure. I'll ask Lucian, but he's out of shit. So.
I'll make a call out and I'll put an eye in the sky. I must return to the woods though.
He's more important than the other one.
Sorry I'm late.
Me
And
too.
Me too.
he just kind of starts walking off in the other direction.
Live.
At least he had no attachment to these folks. Mm-hmm. You guys bed down for the rest of the night?
Have a really sad, quiet evening.
Yeah, real solid. Is now the only NPC that you guys have around is Johnny. And with that, we're going to take a 15-minute break, or a 5-10 minute break.
Go cry in
And,
the corner!
We'll be right back, guys. Ready to be heard again. We are back. Everybody's in high spirits. What a great party and time you had last night. You guys awaken in the morning. There are no other disturbances throughout the night. Everybody's in a very bad mood, as it is just the crew and Johnny now. You guys pack up the caravan and begin moving. This is
Johnny.
by the end of today, you will make your way. You will be at the city limits of Bronze Shire. Anything you guys are up to over the course of the day?
I guess we should have healed ourselves last night, but I think we were too distraught.
You can heal your level and hit points.
Okay.
Level plus con, sorry.
Plus
For a normal rest.
Cool. Just over half. Yeah, I'm gonna have a chat with Johnny on the way.
Yeah.
So listen, lad. You ever pull the shit that Tommy did and ignore a direct order to leap in the way of danger, into danger, if it so be to save a civilian, I'll gut you myself.
Right. It's not I'm really just here to like sweep the bar and talk to people when you guys open up. I'm not. Shoot, I got this sword, but I'm not trained.
It shows.
Yeah.
Oh, please tell me I heard him say that.
Oh, you absolutely did, yeah.
You're like, alright, time to start marching.
Absolutely.
You give him like some heavy gear.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta spend my time
Leg day.
doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right, well, up until then, that was what you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and I did it.
I'm just saying, if it ever happens again,
Right.
Come into those circumstances.
I really hope that a double ape doesn't bust through the wall of the bar at any point. But you know what? If it does, and you say help, I'll be right there.
Don't appreciate your tone. Just kind of like wanders away.
You said you were gonna fucking gut me, man. What are you talking about? Tone. Of course, I'm gonna be a little on edge about that. Christ, man. Yeah, you just, falls behind a little bit. Maybe takes rear guard for a second or something.
I've plenty of experience gutting carp, my friend.
Rest of you guys?
I'll just be in the front of the group, just leading the marching order.
Kenosi's wondering where everybody else is.
Sweet. I'll just give him the ball.
It immediately distracts him.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He starts playing with his ball. Yeah.
Marching along in silence.
Just nice and silent. I need circumstance rolls from everybody. A D12.
It's not friendly.
9.
Oh. It's 12.
2.
7.
Fantastic. Oozle, something catches your eye as you're marching. Yeah, something, just a little glint, something shiny, off into the woods, kind of eastern side.
Can I roll perception?
Yeah.
18.
It's a little floating ball of light. And it seems to hover there for a moment, and when you look over and actually make contact with it, it starts just slowly receding into the woods.
Anyone else seeing that?
What?
Yeah, you guys can see it once it's pointed out.
That's
It is getting close to disappearing from view, though.
Can I roll knowledge, religion? See if it has anything to do with anything.
Not applicable.
Does it look like fairy
knowledge
nonsense?
Arcana?
It looks like a little floating ball of light in the woods. If that's what you deem fairy nonsense, so be it.
Would you accept an Arcana or perhaps a local?
An Arcana would be acceptable.
That's a 27.
That is most certainly some kind of form of enhanced light spell.
That's magic, my friends. That's someone's doing that.
You don't say.
You wanna take a peek? I'll go first.
I'll go with you.
No, if we're going, I'll lead the way.
By all means, I have
I know.
You guys begin walking into the woods after this. Johnny's just like, I'll stay with the caravan. You guys have fun.
Kenosi will take care of you.
Yeah, Keno's like, and he's like, that's actually like incredibly consoling. Thank you. And he goes and he just sits over next to Kenosi.
The monkey's fucking great.
The four of you head into the woods.
Yeah, I want to roll perception just to keep an eye out for like.
It seems to always
trap.
stay within your vision.
Into
Bet.
the unknown.
Well,
Like
like
looking
while,
for traps.
yeah, while we're following it, I'm like
Yeah.
keeping an eye out in case things like leading us into an ambush or something.
Totally.
That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
21. You see no traps. No obvious traps, at least.
Can I roll sense motive
Yeah. On what?
on the ball of light?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not gonna happen. That's a 12.
It's certainly alluring.
Did I also roll sense
Okay.
motive on it?
No, since mo's been rolled. We're going to move on to the next stage, which is you guys entering into an opening in the woods that is a perfect circle. There are a few white flowers around, and in the middle
Very
of the
bullshit.
circle, a little pond that is also an exact circle.
All right, listen. So we were really close to being able to get it last time.
Were we, or were you
Were
really
we?
close to drowning?
Actually, I wasn't because
Wait!
we looked at the
I
rules
have
again.
amulet slung.
Dog, we can do this. I'm just saying.
We can
Cast
try
Amulet
it.
slung on him.
We can try it. I don't know.
So, like-
This is obviously a magical pool, so I don't know if it'll still apply.
So like, but it's fine because like I can hold my breath for a really
No,
long
no, no,
time.
no, no, no. I can cast amulet slung on you.
But
and-
even if that doesn't work, is what I'm saying.
yeah.
Can we look in the pool and
Perception.
see what's in there?
For any other
There
signs
is
of...
a golden statue at the bottom of the pool.
Smells like a trap.
It's absolutely a trap.
Yeah.
Well, we've
talked
already gone through this. Okay,
If
okay,
you're really inclined,
okay. I want to run back to the cart and grab rope. 'Cause I
Yes,
didn't
you have
enough
rope back at the
last
cart.
time. Yes.
Yes,
So I'll go grab as much rope as I can and then come back.
easy.
Okay.
30 on the perception for any other signs of life around this pool.
Yeah, for just a brief moment behind one of the trees, you see a little young face pop around, flowing purple hair, a quick giggle, and then it disappears behind the tree.
Alright, now, come on out. You know it's not going to work a second time.
All right, we got it this time.
if I cast this on you, you're not
She
gonna be able
does
to
not
breathe
come
air
out.
for 5 hours.
I'm going to leave the circle now and
Whoa.
start investigating around the trees.
Yeah, you go walk over. She's just sitting on
Is
a
there no
rock,
way to
very
end the
casually, and
spell?
she goes,
Can you look it up and
"Oh,
see just to make sure?
it might not
I'll
work
ask.
on you, but
Because that.
he's getting rope."
Right, it's important to me that we all survive to get to the town. And if he drowns in that pool, I'm taking your wings.
Oh, he can't drown in that pool. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you wanna promise on it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she pinky promises that he cannot drown in that pool.
I don't trust that. So why don't you come and watch that if you know he's gonna do it?
Oh, I'm watching.
Take a seat next to her then.
Yeah, you take a seat next to her. She's, oh, you probably can't see quite like I do. Do you want a better view?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of touches you. You feel a little magic flow into you. You accept it. You don't resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get this immediate like bird's eye view, and it's almost like you can fly around, like you were a firefly in this field.
Alright, well, let's let the games commence, I guess. You wanna take
Yeah.
a wager on it, see if he actually gets tug it out or not.
Well, I made it, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That'd just be insider trading, unfortunately. But you can. I would love to hear your predictions.
Well, I think he's gonna fail to tug it out. And
A fair assessment.
be trapped down there for a while or whatever.
Yeah.
This one's gotta be different than the first one.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well, he also pinky swore he wasn't gonna drown, and I don't believe that much either, so
Yeah,
we'll
well,
see what happens.
You know, so long as you guys don't do anything too out of line, he'll be just fine. He can't drown in that pool.
Let's carry on then.
You show back up with rope. You
Yeah.
start. You drive a stake into the ground, start tying it off,
Mhm.
and
You gonna get naked.
yeah, you de-armor and
Fucking armor
everything.
off.
Yeah.
She kind of leaves. She's like, "This is my favorite part."
Down to the skivvies.
We got an apothecary in town you might get along with, way. Well,
Town? Oh, I don't go to towns. Not since the incident. What do you guys?
So
you strip down. Are you casting Atlas?
I don't know. Well, it's an hour per caster level.
But you can also end your
I
spell
can
effect
end it,
anytime
okay.
you desire.
Okay.
God,
That's
okay.
what we were wondering.
Okay, fucking bet.
If you want, I'll cast it on you.
Then yeah.
That's about as much help as I'm gonna.
No,
do.
that's fine. That's fine.
I'm literally just gonna sit down.
Wait a minute.
and watch.
It denies you the ability to breathe air in lieu of breathing water.
Yeah.
So, I remembered from being in it that this didn't really seem like water. It
It was less dense than water, right? You fell faster. It was much harder to swim upwards in. So yeah, it was definitely strange for water, but it felt like water.
Could we try to make a check on this water to even see if, like, your spell would even... Wait, before you do it...
Professor Bartender, fuck you!
Is trying to...
You rolled that last time. It is exquisite water. It's got a little bit of a sweet taste to it.
That's right. That's right. I did drink
yeah,
it.
like...
And I ate the berries.
I don't have any, like, knowledge arcana or anything to try to see if, like, this spell would even work with this water.
Yeah, I don't either. I have knowledge nature and knowledge geography. I'm not.
Well,
I'm just here to watch you either fail or
alright, so
do what you're doing. So
I'm gonna, like, secure this rope, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dive down. I'm gonna tie the
Atlas
rope.
lung free, dive down?
No,
or are you
I'll
just
take...
talking about your plan?
I'm talking about the plan.
Okay.
Then I'll go down, like... How much rope was I able to get?
Like 200 feet. Way more than enough.
Okay.
By your calculations.
Bet. So I want to dive down, like, double wrap this statue, and then climb/swim back up, and then we'll all try to hoist the statue.
say we, like I'll be any help.
Well, I mean, you'll be some help.
I still propose you're not the fucking one to go down. Because you're a fat motherfucker, and nobody can pull you up. So...
You could pull him up without armor.
Maybe.
Not really.
He's like 300, 400 pounds.
400 pounds.
What's
Yeah.
your strength score?
Like a 5?
It's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can do it.
You can pull that.
Or, I mean, like, we could just send Nvidia down because she's really small.
No,
Exactly.
I'm not doing this now.
But if he's also tying the rope to the golden statue,
I also know that this is
nobody's going to
very
be pulling him
nonsense.
up because the rope is going to be secured on both sides.
True. We don't have enough rope to...
And you most certainly are
both.
not hauling up a golden statue and Oozle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was hoping we'd have enough rope that we could... Probably not.
Okay. I think that's the plan. We're going to try this again.
Jesus fuck.
Do you want me to cast
I-
Alice on
yes.
you? Okay,
We'll
do you
give
want
it
to
a
like
go.
stick your head in the water first and kind of breathe it in and make
Yeah,
sure
we'll give it a
enough
try.
to die?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll cast it on
You
you.
cast it, you
Yep.
lose the ability to breathe. You are now holding your breath.
I'll stick
You
my face in the water, see if
Slam
it
your
works.
face in the water and you intake water into your lungs. You cannot breathe.
So it doesn't work.
It appears not. No.
Okay.
You are gasping and nothing is happening.
Then I'll put my head back out and be like, it's not working.
You cut the spell out.
Yeah.
and At this point, the Fey woman kind of like looks over, she's like, "Ooh, what are they casting?"
Well, you know, she's been spouting off about Aboleth's lung all morning.
Oh,
So,
look, see, so the thing is, right? You can't drown in the pool, but you can most certainly suffocate. So
maybe don't attempt
it'd
double
be-
breathe in the water, but
it'd be a bad idea to use a spell like that.
maybe it was an interesting first go of it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's over now. All's well that ends well. Plus, it wouldn't have been me that drowned him. It would have been you guys that suffocated him. So
Yeah,
I can't take fault for that.
fair enough.
All right, well, back
Goes
to
back around the pool.
plan A.
You just jump in.
And we looked at the rules for holding breath, and it's double your con score.
Yes, it is double the con score.
Okay, then looks like I'm doing it again. Well, about the statue, it's a lot of gold.
If
Yeah.
it's gold.
I already looked at it and I made a check on it.
This
and
is
it
still
said that it was
very
gold.
fucking bullshit. Like, there's always something. They're always trying to fuck with you.
You grab the end of the rope and just jump in.
Yeah,
You begin falling very fast.
I've been here before.
And when you get in, it's not 60 feet down like last time.
It wasn't.
No, it
last
wasn't.
round.
Yeah, it was
It was,
way
like
further
100.
down.
Yeah, it was like
120,
120.
200.
Yeah. It's a little deeper. It's, maybe 150, 170 feet. And you're falling faster than last time.
So I noticed this as I'm falling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So once I notice that this pool is obviously different than the last one, can I like dig my hands into the side to try to like stop myself?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a good climb check to slow your fall.
15?
15. That is good to have the damage.
Damage?
Yeah, as you
Falling
smash
damage.
into the bottom, taking fall damage. How many hit points do you have?
A d6
45.
per 10
Oh, yeah,
feet.
perfect.
Dear God.
6, 7, and 8. Sufficient. Just about normal fall damage, halved.
Ooh, ouchie.
Major ouchies, bro.
Cool. 27 points of damage as you just right into this mud at the bottom.
Oof. Yeah, I never caught your name. You have a drink? That's some liquor I stole from the monk.
A drink?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pulls his bag
Wow.
over. Just
you're on your way to making some fast friends, and she pops it open with her thumb and takes a swig.
takes a little apple juice out and like.
Rolled a 16 on professional bartender. I smelled the booze immediately.
You're just like, somebody's drinking without me.
That smells like my booze.
And you are holding your breath?
Uh-huh.
Okay, 1 round in.
Alright, well, first things first, lay on hands myself real fast.
Do you think he's actually gonna get it out? No.
No, fam. He's fucked.
I don't think he's meant to.
Okay.
Funny to watch him try though.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck this guy.
I mean, fuck it, I'm already down here. I'll fasten the rope to the fucking...
You spend your full turn doing up the rope, 2 turns in.
And then...
Out of 18 total, right?
Yeah.
18 is the...
And then I'll
mysteriously appear in the woods again.
I'll start climbing up.
He was running. You saw him mysteriously.
Next turn, you start climbing.
We saw
Climb
him just
check.
coming out of the woods.
Way better. 23.
23. Yeah, you make a little bit of progress. What's your move speed? 30?
30.
15 feet of progress.
That's going to come to a 12.
12 does not succeed. 12 succeeds, though, for not losing ground. So you maintain 4 rounds in.
19.
19 is sufficient. 30 out of 170. 5 rounds in.
That's another 19.
All right. 45 out of 170.
Nat 20.
Nice and easy double on that. 75 out of 170.
Uh, 16.
16 is not sufficient to make any new progress.
That's a 24.
Sufficient for progress. 90 out of 170. Yeah.
Another 16.
Not sufficient. 10 rounds in.
19.
19, another 15 feet. 105 out of 170. 11 rounds in.
That's a 13.
Not sufficient, but you do not lose ground.
That's a unnat 20.
Fantastic. 20 composite. 120 out of 170.
That's a 9.
That loses ground. Back to 105. 14 rounds in.
That's a 24.
That's sufficient back to 120.
That's a nat 20.
All right, 30 feet gained. 150 out of 170. 16 rounds.
That's a 15.
Insufficient for gain. 17. This is your last round of consciousness.
Wait, I'm at 17? I thought it was
17.
con times 2.
Yes, but it takes 2
Yep.
per every round that you're doing something.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
And
Well,
then
that's a
you
nat
have to
20.
You have to make a DC shit.
You surface just before losing consciousness. You can feel your vision tunneling,
Jesus.
and your head pops up, and you just.
Rope secured. Now I'll climb out.
Yeah.
Well, he's made it out. How do you feel about drugs?
Oh,
Don't give the fairy cocaine!
they don't do anything for me. Alcohol doesn't either, honestly, but it just tastes so good. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. You know what the funny part is that the fall might have killed him if he fell unconscious right at the surface like that. I was kind of hoping that he'd just hang out at the bottom and just, go to sleep there, because then he'd be fine. But once again, I said he couldn't drown, not, fall to his doom.
It's not your fault. You just jump right in.
Yeah. Usually people, especially after the first time trying to swim in it, lower themselves a little more daintily. I was
He's not known
surprised.
for dainty measures.
Well, I can see that.
Got it.
You guys are sitting around the pool.
Yeah.
Your rope is secured.
That.
Start tugging.
Yeah.
Strength check.
Everyone.
Whichever one of you wants to make it, the others can assist potentially.
Guess I'll make it because I have. Can I spend prestige on this?
No.
Are there any rocks I can try to skip across the surface of the pond?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. That's what I'm
You
doing.
hug a rock and it just goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just falls through sky almost. Bounces off the wall and just starts clattering down.
That was a 21 on my strength check.
So yeah, you start pulling up out of the 170. 20-foot gain.
Exactly 10. So plus 2 to his, but
Perfect. That gives you that extra 5 foot of pull. So 20-foot gain.
NVIDIA, where's your roll?
NVIDIA
I said I'm skipping rocks.
is throwing rocks, and they're not skipping. They're not even like.
Well, you can help pull the statue.
With my +1 strength, I don't think
Yes,
so.
yes. Anything helps. You're rolling to assist.
No, I said I'm watching.
All right, cool.
If there is no bounce off the surface, the rock just goes right in.
I mean, you roll poorly enough, it could hinder you.
Yeah. Next pull.
That's a 17 on my roll.
ooh, I don't help.
All right. 17 is insufficient to make progress.
Okay.
You've got tons of time, so
I'll do
so
it
long
again.
as your rope holds.
I'll do it again. That's a 19 on mine.
I help.
All right. Another 20 feet, 40 feet.
Can I roll a perception check to see where Haraway went?
Yeah.
Do I see him across the...
So we don't have direct line of sight from where we're at, right?
You can move your line of sight around.
No, I mean like from where we're sat
no.
down. Cool. Yeah, I've just sat down next to her, tucked
Okay.
behind a tree
24.
or whatever.
You saw him wander off, towards the far end at one point, but then you looked to Uzo jumping into the lake like a weirdo.
Okay.
Strength?
It's 20.
I help.
60 feet. Almost halfway there.
That is not great. That's only a 9 on mine.
I help. Doesn't matter.
Not sufficient for assistance. You can see now as you're pulling, every time that you're just tugging on the rope and nothing's happening, it starts to fray.
Oh, shit.
Next.
Ooh, 20.
I help.
All right, 80 feet.
Ooh, 22.
100 feet. 70 feet to go.
I don't help.
That is a nat 20.
Hey,
You didn't need my help.
130 feet.
That's a 23.
All right, another 20 foot, 150 out of 170. One more good one.
That's a 16.
18.
No progress.
Oh, fuck.
The rope is
Dangerously close.
getting pretty close to frayed.
Hey, it's net 20 in your help.
I nat 20 the help. Is that like a +4?
Oh, that's a nat 20 for me! Yes!
You guys see the rope, and it's like starting to get down to the last couple of strands, like right at the knot, and you're just like, no! I worked too hard for this! You grab on and you pull the statue up, and as it breaches the water's surface, it begins to lose its luster.
Oh, you bitch.
The gold slowly turning a brown color,
Oh god.
and it
If
starts
this
to
is a
melt a little
monster,
bit.
we
You
have to
pull it out,
fight.
and it turns into this
Oh, dude.
black sludge and just goops in your hands and flows back into the pond. And with that, she elbows you and she goes, "Good one, Ray!"
Hey, yeah, you certainly wasted a lot of his time. Fucked him up a
Watch
bit.
this, watch this though. As the last of the mud goes in, you see a golden statue at the bottom of the pond.
Yep. Very bullshit.
Right, well, I appreciate
back
the
to the
entertainment. I'll take another flask and leave it with her. He says, catch you next time.
I
Don't be such a
appreciate
stranger.
the donation.
Hey,
Karma's
Hey.
gonna fuck with you.
Do you have any ideas for any other fun little pranks?
I'm gonna have to hit you up another time.
I'll be around. Just come anywhere into these forests here.
If you got a name or something I can call out.
I do.
You- May I hear your name?
And she just starts fading.
Yeah, well, alright.
Let me get my hands on this fucking fairy.
You can try.
Laughter fills the grove for but a moment, and the illusion begins to fade. The trees return.
Told you he wasn't supposed to have it.
The pond disappears.
To be fair, he did get it.
That was an accomplishment in my books. You guys said I couldn't do it. Fuck you guys. You fucking did it.
You guys return to the caravan then?
Yeah, fucking I guess.
Head back to the cart, and Johnny's sitting there, and he goes, "Oh, right. You guys find what you were after?
Yeah, actually had a right good time.
Well, that's good. We need a right good time." And you guys just start heading back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you your flasks back, -2.
That's good, because I was literally about to tell you that I was about to roll to grapple you and get my booze. So,
Yeah, you get your booze and you just start rifling through. Yeah, two flasks are missing.
Thought you didn't drink.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
The fuck do you do with my booze then?
I'd kick back a couple with a wee bonny lass.
Get some.
You guys continue through the rest of the day, and just as sun is setting, you reach a clearing. You see cottages sprawling out in a couple different little sections, and a Mott and Bailey fort ahead. Johnny looks and says, that's the place. Reminder to you guys, there's a magic ban around, so, don't go casting spells, or you guys don't have any magic items or anything, right? So it shouldn't be any problem with that.
Actually, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
That's okay. That's all right. And he goes and he lifts open a bench and he pulls out this little map and kind of uncrumples it and he goes, I had done a little research before we came. There is a thieves guild.
We should get along right well with them.
If you guys have any money or anything, we could get we could get you guys and your magic items smuggled in, and then I could just take the cart with the normal bullshit into the bar.
That sounds like the best plan of attack there, bud.
Yeah, alright, here, and he kind of shows the map over to you guys, and you see, let's do a little drawing here. The main road comes in that you guys are on, there's a little side loop village, and then there is a road that comes off to the side here, and there's just an X marked right over that way. The Bailey and the Mott here. Another little roadway tons of different buildings and stuff. And the road eventually connects back up and then heads generally northward. So he says, yeah, that's that should be a holding house for the Thieves Guild, at least the only one that I know of. So if there's anybody there, I don't know, talk to them, and I don't know how thieves speak necessarily.
That won't be a problem.
Yeah, all right. I'll and of course you guys know where the bar is.
Yeah, it's on the main street there, right?
Yeah, Main Street. It's labeled the Brew Brothers Inn. It was never an inn. I think they just said it because it flowed that way. Brew Brothers Bar, just too many B's or something like that. Either way, that's the place. I'll see you guys there.
Yep, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah, you know. And yeah, he cracks for the horse, and they continue on to town. You guys all dismount, and you head to the house, or do you head anywhere else first? You'd also know Mark's house is right over here.
Mark, the boy.
Yeah.
I don't
Marky
think
Mark.
he wants to see us yet.
Well, who knows if he's even there or if he's still in the fucking woods.
He could still be in the woods.
Yeah.
He needs a minute.
Let's settle our business then.
Did we even clean up? Are we still covered in his child's blood? Like
Probably.
Probably cleaned up at least
That one took a bath.
little bit.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking fine.
Kind of.
Nothing that was on you when you jumped in that water was washed off.
That one did not take a bath.
Damn, it's a shame. Well, we took a full night's rest. So I would assume that we've cleaned up.
Yeah, you would have at least done, the bare minimum. Obviously, you guys don't have a bathtub or anything like that out and around, but
yeah.
There were some little brooks and streams, and there's a river not too terribly far off from the main path that you guys could have diverted to
And I pretty much always have
and
clean
washed
water.
off. And you can drink water. You guys head to that little place. It is a farmhouse. It seems well ran down. There's a couple acres of property attached to it, but it doesn't seem like they've been tended to in a good couple of years. And sitting on a rocking chair on the front porch is just this old man, big long white beard, cob pipe. He kind of eyes you up and down as you guys divert down and come down the little street and driveway.
How are you now?
Oh, days to days and dusts to dust.
That sounds just like the cryptic thing you'd have. I'm looking for some business, I say, in Thieves' Camp.
Yeah, and he kind of pulls the pipe out and he gives you a little bit more of an appraising look. And he goes, right, well, the garden does need some tending, and new tools are quite pricey. I could use another hoe for, I don't know, about 8 silver a head.
Do you take IOUs? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Could it be? And he shows the pirate branding.
He looks you over and he goes, is your whole crew made of masseuses?
Yeah.
And he looks at the three of you expectantly. Well,
They're not much
provide your
talkers.
trade. Show your proof.
They're a bit green in the gills. They haven't been that far out yet. The old crew met the early fate, as it were.
Well, as it be, for an old dog of the sea, perhaps free passage and safe haven for a night. But the rest of the crew gonna need to put in some labor. My garden, unfortunately, is just riddled with weeds.
I like gardens.
Is he speaking in Thieves' Camp?
Yeah, absolutely. He's asking for payment for the other three.
Yeah. How much gold do you have between the lot of you?
We have a lot of booze. Do you think he wants booze?
Oh,
He can get booze easily.
I still have all my gold.
While they're discussing price, can I show him the runes and everything on my arm and see if that gets me anywhere?
You kind of pull up your arm and he just kind of looks at you and goes,
Some money? Yeah.
impressive tattoos, lad.
I'll just chuckle at that.
Or is it the size of your bicep you're trying to show?
I mean, biceps up here, but you get it.
The
And
man just wants to know if you can provide currency to pay for your own tools.
Can I provide currency?
8 silver ahead is the current rate.
I can throw you 8 silver.
Yeah, everybody pays 8 silver.
Yeah.
For his generosity, I'll give him another 2 gold.
Looks up and down and goes, "Ah, expedient gardeners, I see. I will make call for the stable boy. He'll show you the way."
Perfect.
And he kind of gets up and hobbles into the home. Not a few minutes later, a couple of young guys show up wearing all black, and they're kind of looking you guys over, and they're like, "Right, we were called out. You guys are the package."
Yeah, you know, we've got some frowned upon odds and ends that we just need to get in.
Our specialty, sir. No worries. And you paid for an expedited mission, huh? Not gonna wait till nighttime. It's a little riskier, but we'll get you in.
You know, we can hang around. It was more just, you know, if we need a favor in the future, just keep us in mind, keep us in high spirits.
Do you wish to assign a name to that balance, sir? And he pulls out a little, slab of paper and a quill.
I will. You know, for my head, contributions to the farm, it was free, but I've tipped in pieces of 2.
Yeah.
There's so much ice in that, I'm so sorry. You can call me Captain Haraway.
And he just kind of writes down maybe like a brief description of you.
Yeah.
And he rolls it back up and puts it into a pocket and he goes, "All right then, if you want to wait till night, that's perfectly fine. If you want to go now, it's whatever by me, really."
Yeah, no, we're just gonna hang out. You got
Yeah,
activities
come on in.
inside.
Yeah, he opens the door and leads you guys in. The old man is gone. And he opens up a little secret door. It's very sparse. There's not even furniture in this room. But he opens up a little trap door in the floor and leads you down, and there's just a little gambling hall down there. You guys can play some cards or drink a little booze. Just general hangout. The 2 guys aren't very talkative.
I regale them with tales about how I cheated a god.
They all seem pretty interested in that. They like that story.
I want to ask around and see if anybody in here knows where I could find the records on the Vikels that I was told that were in Bronze Shire.
Ah, you're after information on some of the royal houses?
Think of it as unfinished business.
Right. None of the fancy ones live here by any means.
I know, I was told that there were records on the family.
If there's any records, it's upstairs in the Bailey. Jeff would have access to them. He might be the only one, though. He watches over. He's the leading lord, if you will. Really, he just got that job because his dad's the herald of Leadshire. I think the guy's completely incompetent. But the more incompetent of a military leader that we have around, the easier our business is, so I guess I can't complain too terribly much.
And this man is located in the Bailey?
Yeah. And, any records would probably be held there as well. We don't have, like, a library,
Very well, thank you.
Yeah. And, you want to figure out where some of them are, or currently or whatever, a little coin might send a lad or 2 over to their home state.
How much are we talking?
Well, it's about a week's worth of travel there and back. Keeping a lad employed, plus garnering relatively dangerous information. We'll have to get some fancier clothes so he blends into the area. You'd be looking, I don't know, 50 gold pieces or so.
I had him 50 gold pieces.
And the Vikels are who you're after.
Indeed. Any information?
We'll send one of our lads. And he puts that into another little chest inside this gambling hall and locks it up tight. And scribbles down onto the parchment what they're up to. Where can we find you? Because, like I said, it's going to be a couple of weeks before this gets back.
The Brew Brothers Inn.
Little rundown place. All right, that's where you're going to be. That's where you're going to be. Yep, he takes that information down.
And I'll tell him that if I personally am not there when the message arrives for me, to give it to Johnny. Johnny, that's his name, right?
All right, and Johnny is...
He works there. A friend of mine.
Okay, so I'll ask for him.
Yes.
Sure, whatever. All right, yeah, you commission the Thieves Guild to go look for fresh information on the Vikels. Nightfall comes, and the two of them kind of look at you and like, ready?
Yeah, let's get at it.
All right, let's go. They lead you around to the far western side, and it's at that point that you see that the mock walls are incomplete. There are huge gaps between them at different times. They kind of look at these little things. They run up to these little polished stones that they have set in the ground to give them their blind spot indicators. They go, all right, and 3, 2, 1, now. And they start very casually walking towards one of the gaps in the wall. They say, guards are on rotation right now. We got, a minute and a half before another one should show. So we should be good. And they walk you into town. And then they kind of tip their hats to you and disappear into some dark alleyway. You guys are left now in the residential district of Bronze Shire to make your way to the bar. You just start heading your way as straight as possible. Anywhere else in town you'd like to check out in the meantime? It is the middle of the night, though.
I would say is that there's no citizens really. It's not a bustling.
No, it's not bustling right now.
Yeah.
There is currently no city curfew, though.
Okay.
So you don't have to dodge guards or anything. They do kind of give you guys odd looks if they're going to walk by. Perception rolls.
24.
29.
19.
You all see as you guys are making your way downtown, walking fast.
Faces fast.
One face passes. A guy in a dark hood is watching you from an alley, and you pass by. And then a couple alleys later, a guy in a dark hood, very similar body posture, watching you guys as you pass by.
Stop and I'd go down the alleyway.
You stop and he pulls into the alley. You turn and go down.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gone.
Perception for any scraps of him.
Yeah,
Any
absolutely.
Bits left. Kibbles and bits. That's a 18.
There is a black cloak laying on the ground.
Take it with. I put it on.
Yeah, you go to pull it up.
Yeah.
It seems kind of stuck.
Is there someone under? I tug harder.
You tugging on it. It seems to be nailed to the floorboard of the building it was laying against.
Just cut the nail out and take it with anyway.
Yeah, you cut out and you throw it over your shoulder and take it with you. A couple alleys later, you see a man in a dark hood. And he's looking out and watching you.
I just full sprint.
Towards him?
Full send. Yep.
Yeah, he ducks around, you skirt around the corner. He's gone.
Getting real tired of these games. Right, I'm new in town. Just trying to go home.
Roll survival for tracking.
Yeah, absolutely. You go around the corner and start looking for signs.
25?
Nothing. You're also not used to tracking in an urban environment, though.
Yeah.
So.
Can I roll sense motive on him the next time we see him?
Sure, yeah. Couple alleys down, you do see.
What's your sense motive?
Plus 10.
Oh, good.
It's just last time I rolled a 2.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
26.
Yeah, you get a little bit better look at him. His his little cowl hides the top half of his face. He is smiling at you guys, and you notice he has brilliantly white teeth, very well kept. He seems very interested. If this is the same guy, looks very similar, but of course with half of his face hidden, it's hard to tell.
I flick a coin in his direction.
Yeah, you flick a coin. He kind of watches it blink over, and then he looks back at you and gives a little nod and disappears.
I can collect my fucking coin.
You go back over, and yeah, your coin's just laying in that alley.
It seemed like an approving nod.
Maybe.
I guess sense motive for it. I'm not very good at reading people. Use of inspiration. Oh, it didn't help. that's a 13.
Yeah, it was a understanding, approving, a generally positive gesture. You guys do not see him again, though. As you make your way to the bar, there is a wonderful front door, and then there are some barn doors over on towards the side. You have a little kind of attached garage. And you enter in, there's a little bar kind of set up in a U shape right up in the front, and then there's a temporary looking, non-structural wall set up. Almost like a tiny cafe. Just a couple little tables here, there, and you see Johnny is behind the bar currently, dusting and cleaning a little bit. And he goes, you guys are, you made it. Let me show you around. I've been here a couple hours. He flips open the little thing on the bar, goes out, goes and opens up the door on the little temporary wall. Right this way. You guys come in. There are card tables, like craps tables and blackjack tables, with plastic sheeting over them. Lots of dust. There's a doorway to the garage over in the far back corner, and a little stairwell. He takes you up the stairwell to reveal a couple lines of bunk beds and a single far room. He goes, there's only one private room. The rest of you guys are going to have to, I don't know, bunk up or whatever. I've picked this one over here, and he's just like kind of points just halfway through the room, just a random bunk bed. He's like, and I already claimed tops, so however you guys want to split things. I'm going to go ahead and head to bed now, though, now that you guys are awake, so night.
Good night, Johnny. So, have any of you ever actually ran a business?
That's funny.
Is killing a business?
No.
Yeah, no.
Not a profitable one.
Depends on who you ask.
You start to lose clientele pretty quick.
Mm.
Well then, I think it's only fit that I take the office then. And you just kind of...
That's fine. Knosky and I want to sleep on the roof anyway.
It is a thatch roof.
It's like a pitched.
It's got the pitch to it. It would be rough.
There's no fucking trees around.
There are some rafters and
let's do that, yeah.
and a couple boards hanging around in like the garage. You could make
can we sling a little hammock or something up between?
Sure, you could totally sling a hammock up there.
We'll
you'd be pretty high up, but you can do it.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
You got Wukong staff. You can get up and down pretty easy. You guys go sleep in the rafters.
You said there's a good line of bunk beds?
Yeah. On both sides of this room, there's a little line, maybe 5 bunk beds per side, and then the room on the far end.
I'm gonna go to the farthest corner of the room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take all the bedding off the bottom bunk, put it up on the top bunk, and I'm gonna sleep on the top bunk.
Double up bedding.
Yeah.
All right.
Princess and the Pea.
I guess I'll take position by the door, and I'll just
Just first
push
bunk bed out.
Yeah, and I'll just push 2 bunk beds together, and then so I can sleep. So I can sleep comfortably on like the bottom bunk.
Kind of hope you don't just fall in between.
Kind of over all the small bed shit.
Yeah, they're pretty small. They're just like twin size.
Maybe I'll push 3 together.
Yeah, maybe.
What all's in this private room?
There is a queen-sized bed. There is a dresser.
For a child-sized man.
For a child-sized, yes. There is a full standing dresser, as well as a desk and a foot locker at the foot of the bed.
Beautiful. Yeah, he's just gonna
You also have a window.
muscle it and just start like pushing the queen's bed like out of the room. Like pops the mattress, like throws all the bedding outside.
Yeah, you guys are maneuvering all your
Oh,
stuff,
well,
and just
it-
like sheets start flying out
Well,
of
if
the
you
room.
don't want this
And you just hear,
queen
like-
size bed, I'll come and take it. I'll go.
And you want something a bit bigger?
Yeah, I'll bring over one of the bunk beds and
Yeah.
grab the queen size.
He just ignores the bunk bed completely.
Okay,
He just
then.
turns, you hear like some slight hammering, and under the desk where the legs go, he just pitched his hammock.
See, same idea.
Johnny's just like in his bed. He's just like, it's so late. Why couldn't we have done this when the daylight's here?
I'm gonna check. If
Big
the
boy
windows-
needs a big bed.
Check if the window's locked, and then go to sleep.
The shutters, yes, the shutters are
Yeah,
locked.
beautiful.
I'm gonna do a heal check on some of us before we sleep.
Would love to heal check everyone, including myself.
I'll just heal myself again.
You have heals for the day. Start
Yeah.
healing people.
Yeah, if you guys
Oh,
want,
yeah,
if you guys
yeah.
ask for healing, I'll heal you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll give some lay on hands on people.
Oh yeah, lay on hands or something.
Yeah.
I'll lay my hands on you.
So this is that's after that. Okay.
You need, like, a
so
Yeah.
lay on hands.
need one?
You.
Oh,
Yeah.
Both of you.
What's up?
Got thwacked pretty hard.
Which one are you taking first?
I'll heal her first.
Okay, I'll
right
get
here.
you a cure.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
So
You wanna roll it?
I don't have
that's
the 8 out.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
2d8
2d8
plus
plus
10.
your level.
Plus level.
Max
That's
10.
enough
Ooh,
that I'll
okay,
heal the rest
14,
of the way
19.
and sleep.
Fuck it.
Okay, then I'll do myself.
That.
So you're gonna be at, or minus 12.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. Then I can
14.
get that mostly through sleep. I'll just heal check myself and then call it from there.
I can heal you again since we're gonna sleep.
Oh, sure, yeah. No,
I have more. Yeah. Take a cure light, which is
8d8 plus 5.
okay. So you get 8.
Beautiful. And I can heal the rest over sleep. That's fine. No biggie.
Oh, sweet, maximum. So I'm good.
Oh, fat. Yep, max.
Guys, get yourselves all healed up and pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I think we'll call it a night for today. And when you guys awaken in your morning, you will have your first day in Bronze Shire. Start figuring out how things go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and everybody be sure to have a
Let's
good
get
night.
an R.I.P. Bobby in the chat.
Little rip Bobby.
Bobby was ripped.
Oh, stop!
A rip for the ripped boy.
Oh man.
This should be the tear. That's the next step.
Rip and tear until it's done. Good night, everybody.